Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Facts.
And murder people with no hope, it's no visa. Us in the neighborhood scatters another drug war. Try conversating, but he won't listen. He said the world is a living hell for God still. Nobody thought I'd make it. World call me loser, just a high school dropout. Young drug abuser, mama told me there'd be days like this. I never listened, spent my childhood years in my neighborhood, prison. The world don't give a fuck about the kid. I can see from the poverty and the evil shit they did. In my young nation, participation, more hesitation can turn lethal. When ain't no love for a young nigga, he turn evil. And burning people with no hope, it's no visa. So all my niggas start regulating on your streets. Us in the neighborhood scatters another drug war. There ain't no truth on negotiating with drug lords. Try conversating, but he won't listen. He said the world is a living hell for God's children. Picture him still in the pit, doing life plus two. Plus we living to die. Everybody's high, put some high, took some high. Everybody's high, put some high, too. Don't wanna see me shoot, but they ain't worry me living. Everybody's high, put some high, too. Everybody's high, put some high, too. Prison is hell for a nigga, they using my bail. With bigger jails for a nigga. Father, I'm feeling tired. Everybody's high, put some high, too. Everybody's high, put some high, too. Cause I'm a new day individual, put some to calm. Not just a small time criminal, times have changed. Homies died, only lives remain. Massive amounts of narcotics, tell me how to pay. Sitting on the bins, came up on the jag, then got it out for the crime times. Reflect on the past, on my homeboys that didn't make it. For you, I do it, remember back in the days as young truants. Telling me to beware because you can't. Help me to be prepared, cemetery full of homies no longer here. But what about the babies? Lost and watching burglars, too dumb to be a dealer, too young to be a murderer. I'm begging you, God, don't make their lives too hard. They already scarred, too doped up to see the stars. We living to die. Everybody's high, put some high. We living to die. Everybody's high, put some high. Took some high. Everybody's high, put some high. They wanna see me shoot, but they ain't bugging me living. Everybody's high, put some high. Everybody's high, put some high. Prison is hell for a nigga. They using my bail. We bigger jails for a nigga. Father, I'm feeling tired. Everybody's high, put some high.
Facts.
Everybody's high, put some high.
I done took care of their whole family. I done took care of everything for them, looked out for them, put them in the game, everything. Turned on me. Fear is stronger than love. Remember that. Fear is stronger than love. All the love I gave didn't mean nothing when it came to fear. So it's all good. But I'm a soldier, I always survive. I constantly come back. You know what I mean? Only thing that can kill is death.
Bitches are plenty, handling the city, sipping Henny. I hustle for pennies. Know my own fear by many. I watched it, took notes as a child. I strategized. Niggas don't know me, but they think that we could be closer than homies. Nigga, you phony, so quit buying drinks. Buying on my money and funny about my currency. Niggas don't wanna see me shooting, but they ain't worried me living to tell. Prison is hell for a nigga, they using my bail. With bigger jails for a nigga. Father, I'm feeling tired, forgive me, cause I'm a sinner. Living like it's a dub, while ducking cops and the criminals. Homies is dead, brother. Past times are gone. That's why I drink liquor, cause my mind is gone. And if I die, too doped up to see the stars. We living to die. Everybody's high, put some high. Everybody's high, put some high. Don't wanna see me shoot, but they ain't worried me living. Everybody's high, put some high. Everybody's high, put some high. Prison is hell for a nigga, they using my bail. With bigger jails for a nigga. Father, I'm feeling tired. Everybody's high, put some high.
Reggie.
Participation, more hesitation can turn lethal. When ain't no love for a young nigga,
They turn evil.
And burn people with no hope, it's
no
no peace. So all my niggas start regulating on your streets. Bust in the neighborhood, scatters another drug war. There ain't no truth on negotiating with drug lords. Try conversating, but he won't listen. Cause we living to die. Everybody's high, put some high. Everybody's high, put some high.
Yeah, that's that nigga right there. That's not rap. That's the truth. Prison is hell for a nigga, they using our mail. They building jails for a nigga. Facts. That's why they got rid of it. Facts. Press 1, hit that like button and subscribe. That's real music right there. Anything Pac touch is real. You know, you can bob your head to the beat, but I urge you to listen to the song with the words just coming out their mouth though. And ask yourself, is that real? Tupac Shakur, president. You feel me? That's how you got to come at the lie. You got to address the false hoods of this world in that spirit and in that mold. You can't play with these niggas like that. You feel me? 2-3 years ago, we talked about the G.R.Y.D program. We was on the G.R.Y.D program a long time ago. Press 1. We was on the G.R.Y.D program a long time ago. We was on the G.R.Y.D program a long time ago. It's amazing what comes through the pipeline after, you feel me? I mean, even the Bible say if a teacher come to you and prophesy, press 1. And it's from the Lord and that don't come to pass, press 1. Then that prophet is a liar. Press 1. Did it come to pass? Oh, love it. You can't deny what KevRow been able to do virtually on this internet this whole time. Big U. Oh, my goodness. Whack 100. Going toe to toe. Press 1. That's insane. That's insane. Now, he said these things years ago. Big U, he was hitting at the G.R.Y.D program. As soon as we talked about the G.R.Y.D, who funded it, oh, yeah, and how they kept ours. See, it's bigger than that. It's about ownership of your communities. I told y'all niggas, when they get finished for taking out Nipsey, y'all not gonna have no more gangs. Because y'all allowed Soft One Bank. See, this is shit you don't know because you spend your life walking up and down the street, bopping and beating to the song, to the beat, and not really focus on what individuals is doing. These people specialize in what Nipsey talked about, filling you out and taking your property, fucking up your quotas. Y'all just singing songs. Y'all not really hearing the expressive point of views that niggas is going through. T.I. made a song called Our Lives, Your Entertainment. That's so real, family. Facts. And I think that has been the norm for so long. You know, our heroes has been nothing but entertainers and stars and things that on so many different levels. That's true. But to hear Whack 100 address the G.R.Y.D situation brought forth by Kev Gills. So in a way, you can say Whack 100 is a part of the fraud department.
Not like this. Not like this.
Just like Gene Deal is. Press 1. These are all my little informatives. I like to welcome Whack 100 to the team. I like that. I like to see the new Gene Deal running around. Running around, telling it all, nigga. Huh? What you say? What you say? The office is packed. The paperwork is compiling. Ty, listen to me. That nigga around and got the paperwork and listen, Brick Baby can't believe it. Brick Baby over there like, huh? So you telling me you can't work with the kids in the program? Nah, nigga, you not Kev Gills and use that excuse. Press 1, you're not a good person who do good things. Sir, the only person who can say that in the hood is Kev. What? Helping kids ain't acceptable? Not Brick Baby. The original shitty cuz. The real one. Press 1. That's what he said on No Jumper. He was so excited. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Ain't nothing better than a group of people telling on themselves every day, day in and day out in the Democrat community, Todd says, hashtag, don't do bad things. I'm just waiting for Zip to Drip to fuck up. I'm just waiting. We don't see the best of them coming. Old King Earner. Press one. This new one. It's only a matter of time, gentlemen. It's only a matter of time. How many people we got up in here before I play this? This audio. This is such a great time to be alive. I came on this great Saturday just to say hi to my supporters. Shout out to my supporters and the people who look after this show day in and day out. Shout out to y'all. You know, shout out to the past, present, and future of the Row, Channel 54, Starship 54, KevRow Sports, and our music channel that we just got. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. And we're going to keep this Patreon rolling. As long as I got the support, we rolling on all cylinders. You know, that's all. As long as I'm, support me and I support you. Help me help you. You know, y'all didn't know about this before Kev came. You probably knew about the G.R.Y.D program, but you didn't know it was funded by Disney that overthrew your government in the early 1900s by way of Nazism. You don't know all that? Press one. So you incompetent. Anyway, don't do bad things. Don't do bad things. You incompetent anyway. The women in our communities are so much brighter. They go to school and learn things. So their comprehension levels is a lot at a heightened level. How did Eve get closer to God than Adam? Press one.
Not like this. Not like this.
Poor little Democrats. How do you... Bars. All the women worshiping astrology is closer than God than these niggas. They just... Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. But let's listen to the audio, and then we're going to go into what the G.R.Y.D program actually is that has set the tone for our history class of alternative media, which is great. I couldn't wait. When I seen WAC doing this, I said, oh, this is great. Oh, what a time to be alive. You see, WAC and them don't think on this level. They just, I know, I can see. Whoa, this is deep shit. Deep cover, gridlocked. The entertainment business. Powerful racist, as Nipsey say. Nipsey had beef with Mickey Mouse, if you ask me. Disney. Some of y'all want to go to these industries, and I know exactly you finna be a character for real. For real, you finna be a real character. So let's listen to WAC 100 allegedly exposed LAPD contractee Big U for being in legion with them. And if so, this is very damaging. Why? Well, was G.R.Y.D around Nipsey? I mean, he was meeting with LAPD for a new contract and a new approach to a specific situation dealing with the unity between Incorporated Bloods and Crips in Los Angeles area in association with LAPD. 77th Street Division. Hey, guys, press one. Oh, nobody likes them in Los Angeles. Where you live by? Oh, fuck no. 77? Oh, hell no. You would think it was bad criminals over there, by the way. People don't like them. It was like Rampart rebuilt over there. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So what was all the 77th Street doing all the way up on Slauson, way up there at Nipsey spot? I don't know. What is all this going on over here? Was the question when that assassination happened. Who is these security firms? Who was here? Boom. You start looking at the logistics of things. Wait a minute. This is big. Edited film and looks like time frame is all warped. No, this isn't good. Somebody gotta, you feel me? Nip said what? If they come and kill me, man, y'all better research, man. Help, man. That's not right, bro. That's what Nip said, talking to Tariq Nasheed, who just happened to be there with Rizza Islam. Let me stop. Damn. It seems like ever since then, they've been on a steady decline. In life, period. Mumbling about the same scenarios over and over and over and over. I'm getting tired of it. I like this grid program, this weed team, security firms taking over the black people and selling off our properties to SoftBank. I like that approach. Chinese investor. Got to get rid of Nip. Got to get rid of that. Can't be inspiring people to not give up their property now and start Airbnb their property out. Oh, hell no. Hit that like button and subscribe. You don't want to, and just taking different enterprise steps towards, using your neighborhood and such. No. We learn from Jesus Christ. There's a Judas that will betray you for shekels. It won't even be silver no more. It's just dollars and promises of record contracts. Promises of payment. For what? For it not to mean nothing in the end. Press 1. Promises of this one and that one. You're going to be famous and you're going to be famous. And if this goes down like this one. Thinking that there's no ultimate observer watching you. The culprits of these crimes are shitting bricks because there's a super observer that they're not aware of. See, they don't believe in God. They dead already. They don't believe in God. They believe in sticks and stones. They don't believe that there's an almighty creator watching and laughing at every stupid move you make, thinking that you're going to get away from justice and lawful and being whooped on this earth. It don't matter how big. God don't seem the biggest Rambo, Goliath on earth. Y'all not bigger than Goliath. The story behind David and Goliath is that God would take a great believer and whoop your ass with your big ass sinful self. Press 1. Hit the like button and subscribe. I don't see the best come and go. I'm here. I don't see the best come and go. They don't believe in God. They believe in death square. Press 1. That's what they believe in. LSD and mushroom brain, monkey brain having ass niggas. Democrats don't know nothing about innovative, visionary shit. Only thing they know how to be is thug and criminal and pirates and steal things. Try to take ideas from other individuals and claim it as theirs. It never work out. So what a waste. What a waste. You feel me? What a waste. What a waste of life. When they go on living and smiling, thinking the alcohol is going to hide and things they got to do tomorrow until they try to distract themselves. But like that Tupac video, they get distracted, then they can't do no more distracting. Then they all rich in a house by themselves. What did I do? Gene Deal has let you know he going crazy thinking about the shit that they've done and seen and witnessed. He going psychologically, he can't get no sleep. Everything ain't fun and games with the mind of a criminal. That shit is glorified like that's something. Ain't no peace of mind in no niggas who do things, who do bad things. Ain't no rest. Ain't no sleep. Niggas who do bad things, press 1. No, I ain't no right. They can't sleep. I know people who done bad things to me. They can't even look at me on this goddamn computer. How is this nigga even still here? Press 1. Ain't nothing they can do. That judgment has been called on the earth. Go ahead and join the war between Israel, Ukraine, and Russia, and everything else that's over here to distract yourself. Go ahead. You spent all this time believing in sticks and stones. Death square. You chose death and not life. You chose death and not, that's facts. They chose the death of the black man and the death of the black race and the Papa Bull and the catacombs and the extermination program. Y'all don't gave way to a worldwide satanic Nazi one world system ran by these foreigners by way of incorporated policies that gotten you to believe in it over the word of God, which is by contract the Constitution. I said contract. They gods ain't even real. Your gods is founded right here in this nation. King George III, right here. Corporate structure, whether by way of entertainment, they have no standing to be able to force you to take vaccinations or nothing like that. I ain't do nothing but use my authority with myself. Ain't no way. You better bring the whole tanks of America to do this with y'all scary ass Americans. Because you're not really American. That's why, because you scary. You need, what King Von say, you don't need a gun. You need heart. You weak, nigga. You not a real American. Y'all were just singing Hawkamania songs for nothing. I am a real American. My dumb ass wouldn't even believed it. I really ate my fucking Wheaties and took my vitamins, nigga. I bought the bandana, nigga. You let me tell you like this, nigga. Fuck that. You ain't no American. I'm real American. Stupid. My family lineage ain't no goddamn Indian riding on the back of a fucking turtle shell funded by the American government. Food. Press 1. Where Dane Calloway at? Bring your goofy ass here. Ooh. Ooh. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but the word of God will never hurt me. Press 1. Now all the black people say, I'm going for Israel because God loves Israel. Press 1.
Not like this. Not like this.
Y'all didn't know them Palestinians and them Israels is the same person? They the same. Foreigners. I said, Gaza Strip like Crenshaw. Where they invading? Why don't they just put LAPD on the street? Look at y'all talking about war with some small block. Look, we got motherfucking gang territory bigger than the fucking Gaza Strip. Are y'all retarded? All of these war, every time it's time for peace, here they come. Guess what? What? Ukraine don't did this one. Guess what? What happened? Fucking Israel and fucking Hamas. Remember Hamas? Remember when George Bush and them back in the day, them was the terrorists, remember? Before Bin Laden? Fuck. No, we don't know Hamas, but they look crazy with them rocket launchers riding in the back of Toyotas. Why Hamas ain't got no new trucks? Why is Hamas parachuting into Israel with paratroopers? What the fuck is going on in the world? This ain't Vietnam, is it? Where the fuck are y'all doing? Israel looking for a reason. Israel say they shot us with water guns. This is a threat against God people. Huh? What if the Nazis is them right there? What if the Jews is the Nazis and they won World War I and took over America by way of the United Nations and stealing all of our resources for themselves and got all these billions and billions of dollars, making it look like conflict, but it's really not. I cannot. I hate George Soros' face. I cannot trust black men. But there's one. What if? We was in the camps. We was too. In America, we was too. We never out the camp. We still in the ghetto. What the fuck is you? Oh. Why you got our shit and we ain't even do that to you? Press 1. We not involved in that. That's something y'all did to yourself. We're both of y'all come here. Where our money at that our great-grandparents loaned to you, Russians and Polish and people, so we can help America again and make America great? Where's our money? Why we never called in our debt? Talking about China gonna call in our debt. Fuck China and Japan. Where's our debt? Why don't we lent y'all the money? What calling in your debt? Fuck you. Where's our debt that we lent you in World War I, fuckers? Press 1. You see, if you don't attend KevRow University, you don't even know what I'm talking about. You just a Democrat sitting around twiddling your fucking thumbs. This is the ultimate grid program. Press 1. Bunch of foreigners arguing about nothing every day, day in and day out. Where our money at? Our Navy men left, our black Navy men left and never came back. Next thing we know, y'all coming back with our name. Somehow, I'm Williams Blackman. How the fuck is your name, William Blackman? I was an Indian. We signed contract with the federal government. That's why we are here. That's one. You slave from Africa. Me, I'm slave. You slave. I Native American from Japan. I bet you China Mac ain't tell you this in his hip hop class, did he? Press 1. I bet you his great grandfather didn't tell him to tell the truth. While he feeding off a Crip Mac. Press 1. See? Hit the like button and subscribe. Y'all just want to be slaves every day, day in and day out. Let's listen to WAC 100 expose this Big U grid program situation so we can bring this into fruition.
Pyru that went.
Hold up. I love the word Pyru when WAC says it. It's just something, it means something else.
That's exactly what he
Do
tried
he
to
not know? But see, this is a kid that wasn't around. Do he not know that? See, I'm gonna fuck around and bring Reggie in here and really expose some shit.
Uh-oh. When WAC 100 brings Reggie in, press 1. And we already know Reggie is the one that probably got WAC dissing Tupac, Suge, Nip, everybody. Press 1. So Reggie's very credible right now.
We already moving before Big U even get out of jail. When Big U got out of jail, it was the Pyru that
He said we already moving before Big U get out of jail. What?
went and helped bail him out and pay for his attorney. You know, we talk about why he went to jail for beating his kids.
Let me translate this shit for you
Right.
right quick. Let me translate this
Right.
shit with you.
So I don't know when he's saying if Big U put me on, why he ain't on.
Let me translate with this shit what he said right quick.
Hey, what the fuck is he talking about? Put me
The
on
nigga
when?
said, hold on. The nigga said he acting like he talking about like in podcast terms or whatever, right? But he's saying that because you from the inner city and he's saying you from the outskirts, you wouldn't be who you is. What only
I'm
you
not
only
no
know
crip.
right?
The fuck is he talking
Everybody know
about?
that's bullshit.
I'm not no motherfucking Crip. Nigga, I was doing time before I knew who this nigga was.
And if you don't know what Universe 25, it's this right here. Nigga, I was doing bad things before nigga who knew bad things what it was. Press 1. I know Todd laughed. Hey, Todd. Universe 25 is always, how you can tell a Democrat is how they think upside down. Who, me? Oh, me, I was doing bad things before bad things was ever brought up. I've been doing bad things, bro, and doing jail time since I was 12, bro. I used to wake up and just tell all the homies and think about all the bad things we can do today, and whatever one we all agreed upon, we just did. That's one. You can't tell me about this life because I do bad things. That's all I hear. Press 1. Put your bad things mufflers on. Press 1.
And there was a whack and an S-Mac before I even knew what the fuck Big U ain't never put a contract, a plug, a artist, or nothing in front of me. That nigga ain't never made me one dime. But I done made him money looking out for his broke ass. Let's keep it real.
He trying to.
Nigga, you ain't never co-signed a car, helped me buy shit. I had what I had before I even knew you, nigga.
He trying to say you got your.
What the fuck you? But here go a little nigga who just started gangbanging in 2008 or something, right? By the time he's banging, I already got a hit. So what Big you had to do?
He dissing the shit out of Big Baby. Oh, yeah, that's... let me translate to the conservatives. Oh, yeah, Big Baby. He's not... He just started doing these things in 2008. He just became a gangbanger. Oh, that's fucked up. Which is a diss.
Ray J.
He trying to say
what Big you got to do with game? Hold on. Big you them don't even get along with Blueface, set. But I can tell you what we had to do with Nipsey, nigga. Big you come to whack begging for New York radio. But this is a little nigga who talking about something because once again, you wasn't around. Show me one instance, yo, whack, we got a celebrity basketball game. Can you get your artists to come? Could we get a few scooty bikes to give away to the kids? Yo, whack, my house this. Could you this? Could you that? Could you this? Could you that? Show me one instance where
I could never have Wack as my friend, bro. That's messed up, bro. Is he saying, what is he alluding to here?
Open the door for Wack. Find me one. Schoolyards don't even get along with 6-0. Let's establish that. I didn't sign Blueface to after me and Big U was beefing. Birdman don't fuck with Big U. Let's establish that. Game relationship with the nigga is what it is. Has nothing to do with my business. Let's establish that. 2 T's from Bounty Hunters set that meeting up, and that meeting came from my actions on Sunset Boulevard, which wasn't nobody there that day but Lil Jon, Zip, Suge, and...
Not like this. Not like this.
Write that down. Write that down. Jeez. There's Zip. We got Zip. We got a Zip here. Jeez Louise. And Reggie's here too. I knew it. Didn't I say this? Oh my goodness, I couldn't wait till tomorrow. I knew they were gonna come up with no, it was me. D-Money, Paul. I told you this is Reggie Deal. Reggie, what's his name? Mr. Deal, Gene Deal, right here. Yeah, it was me. Go ahead. What happened on Sunset?
Whack. What no Big U around. Had nothing to do with nothing. That was power root business. So I challenge anybody to give me a situation that Big U created for Whack 100. Anything making me 1 cent. Now, I can tell you about plays I ran for Big U, pressured the nigga, had me pressure it to look like the Crip saved today. That got you your relationship with T.I., didn't it? Boy, don't get me to talking. Oh,
Sheesh.
that was a fake-o-daco play.
The T.I. connection was a fake old Daco play. Wow. Wow. The final mile marathon.
Put the pressure on, you show up and say today. That sound like Wack doing something for Big U.
Facts.
How about the nigga I fired on in front of your office and you made it look like you saved the day? The other Atlanta nigga on 59th and Crenshaw. Okay, Wack, that's enough. Want to talk about him?
Ollie, the amount of material Wack gives is just it's unbearable sometimes. Let's talk about that one right there.
You could turn around and squeeze him for what you squeeze him for.
Write that down.
We can talk about him too.
Go ahead, Wack.
So once again, I challenge this bozo. Where did Big U ever stamp me at? He from 6-0, but I can tell you where I stamped him at. Yo, game. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, K Slaves, nigga named Nipsey Hussle. Who was this nigga? Yo, Wack nigga like a fake Snoop Dogg nigga. That shit ain't gonna work out here. You go ahead on.
Wack is the most terrible friend you can have. Wow. You hear this shit, like, oh yeah, him. Wack is an asshole. Who's that one? Look out for me with K Slade. He'll look out for you. Oh no, he just a fake ass Snoop Dogg ass. And we don't even listen to that shit out here. Get the fuck out of here. I left the East and everybody on the East say the only nigga they respect on the West at that height is Nipsey Hussle. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Do that, man. You know, Big U, my partner. Go ahead and make it happen. All right, Wack, for you, I do that. Yo, Rage, I need you to bring some scooty bikes up to the celebrity
Ray J.
basketball game with the Crenshaw High. Make it give a bigger look. Show up. Yo, Johnny Yee, I need you to book Corrupt on this Korean show. You know, get a nigga like 40,000. We don't really need Corrupt, Wack. I know. Go ahead on the booking. I could keep going on and on and on and on and on. Yo, Wack, we short for helmets for the kids. You know, like how much the helmets cost? Man, like 1,800. And man, we could do some shoulder pads too. That's like 7. So if you can make a call, here you go, homie. Take this check. What's his name? Crenshaw Coach. Helmet and shoulder pads. There you go, my nigga. What is he talking about?
A whole bunch of nothing, Wack.
Nigga, just like my path still ain't stopped blazing. My path was already blazing. But here goes a little dude. Y'all tell me who knew about Brick Baby in
That's the
2000.
5-star. Remember, he used to was my 5-star general.
Y'all go find me something who knew about this little kid in 2000.
He a little bitty
Right,
boy.
that is a
2002,
that's a
2003,
decorated general. Right?
2004, 2000.
Fuck all
That
that.
on his dead homies and on his set, you heard him, Flacco. He was going to provide paperwork of Wack telling. Flacco, let me ask you something. As hot as my name is, as much light is on my name, do you think if they had paperwork on Wack telling, they wouldn't have been exposed?
Yeah, that's true.
So, do I got these people so fucked up in the head that they just say anything because they ain't got nothing to say? Did this nigga just tell you he went to school for 2 years for this? Does that justify if you're supposed to be this, you're not supposed to? See, Flacco, you can do that job.
Yeah,
Now, you made reference to my post. If you are supposed to be reporting gang violence, should you be calling a gang saying, Why you doing business with him? Because he deals with this other gang?
According to people in the streets, I don't think that's allowed.
Okay, well, once again, a neighborhood called me. Now, Wack can say y'all Crips, I ain't fucking. But I stress Flacco that I'm not a what? Flacco would always.
I just love this. I bet you.
You know why Brick Baby ain't gonna say nothing? Why he ain't saying, hey, cuz, y'all wrong for telling cuz something? You know why he ain't gonna say that? Because it might come seem about something.
Ain't nothing better than watching grown ass men on YouTube unveil little things that ain't got shit to do with nothing in real life, but trivial things that may come up in the Biggie Small situation. Again, when he brought up G.R.Y.D, which he's going to do right here, I want to play this whole thing because I just have to find something that dates back that brings Big U into the G.R.Y.D situation.
And like that.
So let's
traveled the world and brought it back. Hustle information. I mean, we've been chipping away at all of the nonsense. And salute, man, Hassan Campbell, because he definitely broke the internet with that secret recorded conversation to Whack 100, and it's been a domino effect ever since. Okay, so we got Big U niece, who was in basically the whole story about this secret videotape with Nipsey Hussle. But let me tell you how that led to some new information that done broke this whole story, man. Now, there's a program in LA called G.R.Y.D. And if y'all remember when Nipsey Hussle was first gunned down and assassinated, there was reports the first 2 days that he had a meeting with the chief of police out there in the 77th precinct.
boom.
Now, Nipsey was smart. Nipsey was ahead of his time. He was on to something with that, because we all know the situation with Big U, the extortion game, the things that happened to Nipsey Hussle, father, and Black Sam in regards to that confrontation. But behind the scenes, Big U was trying to get his little web of deceit and destruction and expand it and include the police department. Now, he opened up a nonprofit organization called Developing Options. And he was a contractor and is a contractor for the Los Angeles Police Department, 77th precinct.
Boom.
They gave him phones. They gave him a contract. And
they gave him phones, a contract. What in the last days of Nipsey Hussle, wasn't he being recorded? Like somebody was in the backseat recording what he's saying. Everybody in the world know that's a no-no. Everybody.
Paid him $550,000 to keep tabs on everything that's going on in that area and to inform the police about what's going on in that area.
This nigga Big U probably was the one that was calling the police on Nip the whole time, like getting him his office raided all them times. Every time could have been like a false, like, oh fuck. Facts, bro. You never know because you dealing with this. You got paperwork, 500 grand. You got this and you got that.
Also, they provided him with a cell phone where they could contact him and he could respond to things that happened in that G.R.Y.D district.
Wow.
He could respond in real time.
Fact.
Now, this ain't hearsay.
So he can respond so they can respond in real time. Like Reggie said, catch them in the act. Press 1. Like Reggie said, catch them in the act. And that's how it got to go down.
The audio, I'm about to run this audio as soon as I get done giving you this intro. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, man. We almost have 5,000 subscribers. I mean, we got reach right now on the internet, and we need to get stronger, man. We need y'all help. Hit that like button, share this video so this video get out there, and interact in the comments. Let us know how you feel about this information, and really tap in and leave a comment after you hear this audio, because this is going to blow your mind. Salute Hassan Campbell, because he definitely broke the internet with this. and everything is being exposed now. So with this program that Big U had, he was basically on Nipsey Hussle. Like, you talking about even worse than an ex-girlfriend who's stalking you, who trying to destroy everything you do and feel like you owe them something. You ever had that type of relationship where it just didn't work out? Y'all don't see eye to eye, and now you got somebody who know all your business, who know where you be at, and just trying to make your life a living hell? Man, that's what was going on with Nip, bruh. That's why his last tweet was having strong enemies is a blessing. Who is a strong enemy other than this nigga and the police, and they on your butt, bruh? They on your bumper, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened with Nipsey Hussle. And guess what? What was the agenda for the LA Police Department? They've been doing this since the 80s.
Facts.
Getting the gangs to go against each other and getting internal gang problems and drama. Or get
this is why the gangs, there's gangs in LAPD and sheriffs. They're all together. From a good person's that don't do bad things perspective, who live in Cali and lived in the hood my whole damn life. They all together, bro. The only loser in the community is innocent people, black people, and brown people, and white people, and innocent people who go get up and do what they got to do every day. We lose every day because the police, with they gangbanging ass, are in collusion with the gangbangers. So you might get, I'm not saying that all gangbangers are with the police. What I'm saying is the average good person got to dodge both of y'all niggas. And it's not worth it. Because both of y'all are at war with each other and don't concern us normal motherfuckers. You know, y'all like to do bad things, and they like to catch people who do bad things. It's a continuous wheel, especially when they all gangs, the police gang. Tattoos all over them, saying with different logos on them, saying what gang or affiliation. You might get one with pirates or the Mexican Cabanos or some shit, and you might get one with the pirates or the motherfucking the Indian or some four fucking Vikings. And this one in L.A., the Vikings is the biggest L.A. gang. In L.A. Yeah. Facts. Got him.
Somebody in that gang to work on behalf of the agency. They've been doing that. That's what the COINTELPRO is. So why would they want Nipsey Hussle out the way? We already know they wanted that property.
It is COINTELPRO. That's why Nipsey was like the spook who sat by the store, by the door. It's like, damn. Gang. All these dudes have affiliation with the police, contracted to be rats and snitches running around the earth. That's why niggas leave the hood and they can't really fuck with the niggas in their hood like that, because they gonna find out some fucked up shit. And like Nipsey saying, stuck in the grind. It's hard to go back when the lights is on you.
They wanted that prime property. They wanted that area. That was a hub right there, and it is a hub. And it's also a part of that new metro line they want to build. Man, they got to control that property. And Nipsey Hussle he basically got into real estate, and he got that property, and they didn't like that. They didn't like how he done that. And then Big U didn't like it either. Because Nipsey had Crenshaw. He owned a piece of Crenshaw. And Big U felt like he was Crenshaw. Listen to the Drink Champs interview. Listen to the Breakfast Club interview. Listen to all them Big U interviews. You going to hear it. You can hear the hate. You can hear the jealousy, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and run this clip. This is part 1. We breaking the internet with this, man. It ain't no turning back after this, man. You know what I'm saying? We done brought the Bay to the world, traveled the world, and brought it back to the Bay. Once again, it's your boy, FACE. Feet on the ground, ears to the street, coming at you with another ground-breaking exclusive.
When she said, fuck the nigga, and this nigga wasn't paying me none of this money. He working with the police direct. This nigga, the police, what else he telling them and all this crazy shit. Here's Keita, since we talk about it, let's talk about it.
Easy Miyake, straight out of Clubhouse YouTube.
But check this out. G.R.Y.D. It stands for Gang Reduction and Youth Development. I'm about to show you some documents, and I'm about to show you contracts. I'm about to show you these contracts is dealing with Big U. His real name is Eugene Henley. They're dealing with developing options, and you're about to see what's going on. You're about to see why Big U is arrogant, why he keep his chest pumped up. Him and Wack. And Wack know everything I'm about to say, everything I'm about to show you. Wack know. He know. See, he backed up by every major city official in LA.
Why?
Yes.
Because now, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Why? Because the whole city of these places, the estate is ran by who? Disney. So Disney needs the estate to be incompetent, and they need their land. They need them so they can steal their land. This is what Disney does. This is what real estate gurus do. It leads back to the ultimate beastly corporation they call Disney. Disney is the major funder of the GR.Y.D program since the 80s, and they're with the gang violence and destroying black communities. This is Disney, the Mickey Mouse that you like. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is going to be the ugly truth coming up this week in class, because it gets back to what I do best, is explain the importance and why you were affected by Nipsey Hussle, why God allowed us to witness that live and direct, and how you even came to Kev Gill's TV. Why that led you to me. You feel me? I told you I'm from here. I grew up under the GR.Y.D program. I grew up on 10th Avenue Hyde Park, 6419 10th Avenue, apartment 18. That's the whole birth, right? So I don't know where the rest of you people in the country from. I don't know, but this is my shit. Press 1. So I'm allowed to do that. No, I don't gangbang. Stupid. No, that's where I was born and raised. I also grew up in the family Swan Bloods. Family from the Hoovers. I got these are friends. I got friends that Florence 13 friends who don't even get along with black people. And I'm like, I'm so LA is ridiculous. When you see LA, it's just like, damn. There's Nip, Pop, and then there's Kev. Kev, nigga. Hit that like button. But now it's time to expand your mind. Who runs these programs? Who, what, where, when, and why? Who are the powerful races in this game of real estate and industry that got us competing and destroying each other by way of entertainment? It's always going to lead back to Mickey Mouse. You got it? So don't look at Big U like that. Look at Mickey Mouse. It's bigger than Big U. But pay attention. It's levels to understanding what type of GR.Y.D program all of us democratic-minded niggas and women have been brought up in. It's important for us to wake up and see, like, this whole time I'm funding my own demise by way of entertainment. Yeah, all your entertainers work for Disney. Hollywood is Disney. You ain't figured that out yet. You raising your kids to Baal worship. Disney is the head of the international, it's the head of the dragon. International corporation that has its own sovereignty on your land, black man and woman. On your land contracted by King George III. This is the U.S. Constitution. They're only here by way of contract. So you got to get an understanding on how to get rid of it. You got to understand, you got to get mad that they're even talking about this, that this is even visible. If not, you're a coward. If you sit back and you watch these people operate, you don't got no excuse on why your communities are like that, because the men are cowards and they refuse to heed the truth, because they're afraid of people like Big U, who is ran by Disney. They're afraid of Whack 100. They're afraid of this one and that one. They don't got the fear of the God in them. They don't got the fear of the Lord. They got the fear of Big U, Debo, because they watch Friday. Press 1. They watch Friday. Well, y'all know how that movie ends. Press 1. Y'all tripping. Hit the like button and subscribe. It ain't just who funds it. Who funds the destruction and the gang violence in our communities that's destroyed? Now you about to see. It's the same people who run Candace Owens too to blame it on you. It's the same. It's they run both sides of the political spectrum. Candace Owens ain't no better than Tamika Mallory. Liberal, Democrat, liberal, divine. I'm a Republican, and the Democrats and the trans and the homosexuals are with the Democrats. And it's both of them bumping you back and forth, back and forth. Huh? Back and forth, back and forth. Blood and Crip, red and blue. What did Mike Tyson say about the red and blue? He said it's deeper, it's more spiritual than just two boxers coming out. Nigga, these is gangs. Y'all not understanding what these people are telling you. And you have to, as a man, and understand what got your black women and black boys out there dying in the street. Why Nipsey was trying to get a new deal with LAPD that wasn't so promising to jail and death towards little gangbangers who was caught up in the life. Not elevating with the technology. The shit Big U and whacking them did back in the day, niggas can't do that shit now. They like, these niggas promised you a life of death square. Press 1. No God, bro. Straight death, gangbang, death, destruction, nigga, shit. You niggas will hate each other before you hate justice. No, before you hate evil nigga or yeah, I can even say that because y'all hate justice now. You hate good. Niggas hate, that's why God lined these niggas up perfectly. Who knows? You may have been under the G.R.Y.D program one day. I may have been attacked by G.R.Y.D and we may not even have known it. Press 1, wondering how this is happening. You may have been attacked by this program. By mercenary officers and niggas and gang stalkers and press 1. Reggie.
Yes. Check this out. And Hussle and Campbell, he did the right thing by recording.
Reggie.
He did the right thing because if he wouldn't have recorded him and he just put it out there, guess what? Guess what would have happened? He would have denied all of that. And he would have got into an argument and kept going and going and going. But he got set out there. So ain't no argument. You said what you said. Now the world hear it. And now the world finna see this. Check this out. This document right here. City of Los Angeles. You see what it say? Gang reduction. See what it say? And y'all can go, blow it up, go back and read it or whatever. It say City of Los Angeles. It comes from the G.R.Y.D book. And these is documents from Big U's contract with his organization developing options.
Now wait a minute. Why this is important? Shout out to Young Pharaoh. Why this is important? Because you solve one, you solve them all. Press 1. I said you solve one, you solve them all. Press 1. Reggie can't hide behind G.R.Y.D Foundation and Big U. We've been exposed this years ago. Just to give you a background on the situation, though. Reggie and Whack 100 coming up with this. Woo. It's a good distraction from Reggie and Gene Deal and Reggie's involvement in the Tupac assassination. And like Gene Deal said, gave the call for Notorious B.I.G. So in no way, shape, or form, I'm accusing Big U of doing anything wrong. I don't know what Big U has done. I just can go off of what Whack has done. In fact, the G.R.Y.D program could be a good program. Who knows? They may have caught so many criminals doing bad things. I have no idea. I don't do bad things. That's all I know. And so, I don't know. And I don't care if it's good or bad in your little criminal world. I don't consider it none of that. I'm a justful person. So I ain't tripping. You do bad things, you got to pay for it. So that's just law and justice and where you fall on them sides, But this is the snowball effect of something bigger. I can smell it. I can smell it. And a lot of people, Reggie and Gene and Wack, is doing a lot of telling before the snowfall get to them.
It's the gang reduction and youth development contract.
And hold up, as a matter of fact, everybody right now contributed $1 to the Cash Fund, the Cash app. Hit that like button and subscribe and get your shout out for today's truth. Deborah Nichols, my favorite white lady from Florida. Shout out to you, young lady. Shout out to you. It's always a blessing to get contribution on the internet, doing what I like to do anyway. So hashtag 54. Shout out to y'all contributors to the program. And then, hey, Jason Harris, my man. Shout out to you, King.
He's the contractor. The contractor developing options. This is what it says. The title, gang reduction and youth development. Said agreement is number C-126488. That's what it is.
Wow.
That's exactly what it is.
That like, comment, subscribe.
You see, this is just, I didn't put everything in there. There's like 200-300 pages. These are some of the, table of contents and everything.
So it's real.
You got the contract summary sheet that was dated October 15th, 2015. The contract number is on there again, C-126488. I know y'all like, where are they going with this? You see the total amount, $555,000 for developing options. The contractor, Big U is the CEO of developing options. Developing options contractor will provide gang intervention services in the 77th grid zone. That's the 77th precinct, LAPD, the police department. Okay. Here's something else that I want you to see. Chapter 2, incident response. It says section 1, CIW, incident response protocol. CIW is contracted intervention worker. It states contractor, I already told you who that is, should provide 24-hour, 7-day-a-week incident response coverage for their contracted grid zone or secondary area zone. Okay.
Jeezy Miyake.
Contractor shall assign on-call CIWs on a monthly schedule and outline their assignments in the community engagement plan. CIWs shall have agency-assigned cell phones to ensure prompt response to incidents.
This nigga basically the police, nigga.
Yeah, it is the police.
So what we hearing is a lot of rat literacy.
That is illegal. Oh my goodness. That is a confidential informant program. That's what that sound like. I ain't gonna lie to you. That sound like a confidential informant. It is a confidential informant program. So, as we get to class, I'm talking about my students this week. And I usually take Saturdays and Sunday off. I just had to get up here and get to this conversation because it's very important that you know why I do what I do. This GR.Y.D program, this Universe 25, this motherfucking hood project, science project that we live in, that we've been born into, and this godless way of life, is all put forth by these people who are actors by way of Disney. From Ice Cube to all of them, Snoop Dogg, Martha, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Disney. Now, a lot of people see me bring up different graphs, orchestrating and demonstrating that Disney is behind the funding of these projects and democratic thought process throughout the country. And this is why they own most of everything and keep you stupid. Don't tell me about propaganda and the Illuminati if you're brainwashed and incompetent by way of Disney, chasing a white rabbit. Disney, imagination, religion, faith and religion, imagination, belief system. brain in the clouds and not in law. You send your children to Disney World and not to the law books when they are the most judged on the planet. What's wrong with you? And there's no man in Israel, like God say, that knows the law, that can get you to the Supreme Court, get you thinking on another level. How is Disney reigning this much sovereignty in your nation? Well, I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how they displaced you and got you thinking you from Africa by way of Oprah Winfrey. We're gonna show you how the Nazis took over America by way of 50 niggas, 50 nations, as Tupac got on his chest. And all came against thee like the Bible say. And wonder why Israel and Gaza and everything fake on the earth is being destroyed. Why all the corporate bodies are being dissolved and destroyed. Because the end of the contract was near a year ago. End of the contract. And Sescuvade Trust is about the redemption of you, Israel. Dry bones, dead black people of the Americas. You, your black ass. And because you want to worship science and everything astrology except the word of God, your children is now sold into the imagination of their own silliness. Now they believe Mickey Mouse and shit is real. Now Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Donald Duck, Pluto got more sovereign right than you. Muppets, characters for Disney. Of course, international corporations that right there to sell you stupid food. You ever see that movie, They Clone Tyrone? That whole process is done by G.R.Y.D program by way of Disney. This is what I'm telling you. Nigga, you Tyrone, dummy. That's why at the end of the movie, we all saw ourselves in each other. That's the big ha-ha, nigga. That's the big aha. Tyrone. Pookie and Bebe. Guess what? That chicken is right there for you. That hair product was there for you. This whole system was here to destroy you just like that. Yep. Yep. Facts. Yep, them Asians right there destroyed your perms and shit, destroyed your crown, destroyed your mind, used chemicals. They studied you down to an alchemist base, down to helium and photons and fucking neutron. They put them for this chemical process that they put you through, this big black holocaust, they put chemicals and fried your brain. They put LSD and crack in your communities and destroyed your spirit and your soul. Press 1. Oh yeah, you put fluoride in your mouth just to rinse it out. You cleaning your mouth, now you dead again. They put a bomb in the fluid and you dip it in a cigarette, now you got a death square. Press 1, they got you living and sacrificing your kids to death, blackness. That's why all the stars has got you being black. That's dead. Satan, death, Saturn. Committed. That's why God say don't worship the rock or the cube. Worship everlasting life. Unfold the cube so that the cube is now a cross that you bear. Sacrifice yourself if you got to get rid of the weight and the teachings of the world. Facts. Facts. They all rock believers and moon worshipers and Saturn believer and witcheries and ancestors and bullshit. And none of them know law. Gene Deal was told to be the law. This fool went and became an honorary member of BGF.
Not like this.
His whole life, he want to be a lawman and do justice for God. This nigga double cross everybody. Press 1. Who is that in there? Demonologists. There you go. Dead. Necromancers. Believers in dead. In death and destruction. Want nobody out there with no law? Death and destruction. Bond women and bond men. Don't even know who they are. Don't even know why they got a birth certificate. They just, Facts. Now they got the black foreigners talking about they support Israel. Let them destroy each other. Both of them. Let the charade continue. Don't even have feeling towards it. Go think about something else. Go get a hobby or something in the end time. Go learn how to do yarn. Go learn how to do something with your brain. Don't even look at it. Let them fake squabble this shit out to the end of time. And the only thing you supposed to do is figure out what you got in. You ain't noticed that this is a demonocracy that you stuck in while studying demonology? You're dead practicing sciences and astrology. You don't even know what you're doing. You heard that from Germans. You heard these little spiritual practices that you lying about. That's why all the niggas that get caught up in these spiritual practices go to jail for messing with underage people. Press 1, these little dreadlocks. Dreadlocks don't get you to heaven. Press 1. Nothing in your physical self gets you to heaven. Not gold, not silver, not none of that. It's how in tune with your spiritual sin you can become like God, Christ. Be like Christ. He shined anyway. Give it all up. That's how you shine, bro. Put all your trust in God, bro. Not in the ancestors. The ancestors can't help you when the flood just happened in New York. Ancestors can't help you at no time. All that shit Sonetta and them talking about over there at Black News 104, whatever that is, they're all foreign black people trying to convince me I'm from Africa and worship Thoth, the god of the underworld, which is Satan. We praise life. We want eternal life. We don't worship dead Ptah gods of the dead. We already black, so we dead. Worshiping the dead, our ancestors caught up in the melanated carbon, water mystery, God system of the universe. This is stupid. There's no redemption in that. There's nothing that can save you in that fate. Press 1. Nothing. You don't got a savior in the end. You got Mickey Mouse and a grid program. Y'all all scared of Big U. That's what you get. And Big U worked for Mickey Mouse. Press 1. That's your problem. Big U, all of them work for Mickey Mouse. I'm not afraid of Mickey Mouse, nor his soldiers. That's the problem. You got to be willing to risk it all, place it all. That's why I know a lot of men are quiet, because they know the grid program is real. They're afraid of the grid program. I'm afraid of, I got fear of the Lord. What's going to happen if I don't stand up? Because I seen the glory of God, bro, with me own eyes, mate. And it's bigger than Big U and WAC 100. That's for sure, for sure. Oh, his glory is greater than WAC 100 and LAPD programs here to put fear in our hearts to stop us from being truthful. Nah, bro. If you a coward that you can't stand up in this town, then don't tell me what's wrong with women and why there are 7 women to every man of God, because you niggas is weak with all the muscles and tattoos. Don't mean nothing when you never had a brain. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Hey, what's going on, Kev? This B from Texas calling in.
My man, my Texas brother B in a building. Talk that shit, man.
Yes, sir. I had to call in, man. This information about grid that you broke down. They calling these people CIW, CWIs. I'm like, man, they straight watching everything and telling, and
yes.
The ones talking about you ain't snitching, is you? And y'all the snitches.
Y'all the snitches.
Like, man,
y'all the snitches. Y'all trying to keep me confined in the mute and tell us to be quiet and make us a part of something when you the snitch, gangbanger. Y'all, we seen them on First 48, didn't we, B? Didn't we?
Yeah.
What they doing, B? What they doing?
They telling, getting some Skittles in a bottle of water, like you said. They telling.
They tasting the rainbow and getting a fresh sense of water, ain't they?
For real.
That's right.
Telling everything. And the crazy part about it, like, I look at the Nipsey Hussle situation.
Go ahead.
Even deeper, Kev. Like, bro, they was all around him, man. He trying to do something positive. And you got all these kind of people around watching your every move. And, man, it's
orchestrating crazy. Small mishaps in your ordained footsteps. Becoming problems in your life. Right. Go ahead.
Everybody supposed to be with the gang stuff, and they are actually the ones who causing they causing detriment to the community on both levels, bro.
So
Like, all right, with the
when Lord
gang,
Fishburne said that in Boys in the Hood, when he was out there talking how they were the problem and their whole gentrification process was sitting right there having them niggas drinking 40s and destroying their communities, it was 100% fact.
straight up,
Go ahead, you got
straight
the
up,
flow.
100% fact. Now you got the all right the the gang violence and way everybody perceive it. Okay, you know, Bloods against Crips and violence, whatever gang and the violence that's going on. But then we not even seeing this the background. You got
Facts.
these type of programs. This the background on what they really doing, telling on everybody. Uh, another thing,
You
I
might
can
get
see
you
the
might get
drugs.
the drugs from some people from the grid, and then you in trouble now.
Yeah, don't even know it.
Don't
Don't
even know
even
it.
know it, bro.
Fuck, bro.
You think you, all right, they, you know, are we in the hood? They ain't finna tell on me, you know, I'm making my money and then bam, how did I get jammed up like this? You know, yeah, you right, bro. That's that's crazy. And another thing, I when I looked at the grid thing, they they go for people for young kids, just like the game.
That's right.
What to say for between 10 and 15 years old with delinquency problems, you know, then they set up an interview with the family to they probably want to peep and see if there's a man. And I'm believing if there's a man in the house, a strong
Yeah,
man
bro.
in the
They
house.
probably trying to set these kid up for the failure. Talking about he ain't
So,
good, and it's a good way to get him out the way. Whether it's a kid or an adult, anywhere from 14 to fucking adulthood, and they never really become adults. Tell them why, B. Tell them why they're kids
'cause
forever. At risk youth is
they
black
got,
people. Go ahead.
yeah, and they keep you in a minor mind state.
Oh, go
You
ahead,
thinking
Q.
like a minor.
You thinking like a
You
kid?
in a minor, like a straight kid, bro. Uh, the way they going at everything and
Damn.
uh it's everything in a minor state. That's why, you know, you get people in their older 30s
Yes.
and 40s.
Yes.
They still stuck. They stuck there.
Where they at?
Still
What
stuck
is that
there.
called? Wait, for all the new students, listen to me and make sure you Google this. What is that state of mind called, sir?
Oh, they stuck in monkey mind.
Okay, forget monkey
Most
mind. Let's go back to the original.
definitely. You know.
Yes, you are 100% right. They are stuck in monkey mind, but that comes and stems from compost,
Oh, non-compost mental.
meaning
They
what?
stuck in Wonderland.
They stuck in Wonderland.
Wonderland.
And what is Wonderland, sir?
Wonderland is when you are Wonderland is non-compost mentos, which is got you in a state of mind of uh, a state of mind of just wonder
A
of
child, a kid,
a childlike mind that's a Disney mind, a
a
childlike
Disney
mind.
mindset.
Yes,
Where you
sir.
believe Mickey
Yes.
Mouse is and can talk, and Disney and Pluto is real, you exchange your real finances to go to these places, correct? Do Mickey Mouse and Disneyland have more sovereignty than the average black man in America?
Yeah, they do.
Uh,
They can't get them out of Florida. they they do. They
could you
do.
tell
They own
Universe
the land.
25, the new Democratic students, what Universe 25 is, please, in the small, in the least amount of words that you can get this across? I love this part.
Our Universe 25 is a project that they came up with using rats to watch the way they move and how to influence their movement, and also they use it when they say rats, they talk about you and me. They the way they can influence and have us do certain things and the movements of us in a confined area,
Facts.
using drugs, using just using
What
everything,
type of drugs was
like
being
from
used
drugs
on
to
these rats
apartments,
that was used in this project? Go ahead.
LSD,
Go ahead.
psychoactive drugs.
Psycho.
So
Say it
it
again.
affects
What type of drugs?
psychoactive drugs,
Go ahead.
meaning psycho meaning the mind. They use drugs to alter the perception and the perception of the mice. So this
Was it a
whole thing
success?
is oh, it definitely was because it's operating live. If
So
you
what
go
happened?
to
What
any
happened to
hood
the
USA,
mice that was in the project to their belief, not law, but allegorical concept of space and time? What happened to them?
well, well, they would form gangs. You get weaker ones and smaller ones. They would jump one another. They have baby mamas in apartments. It was the same thing, bro. I'm talking about for real.
Now I want to
Then
ask you:
you get
did you see yourself
uh
in that project, sir?
man, yeah, like man, where I'm at, like what's going on, like how I get here. Yeah, bro, straight up. I'm like, oh man, that had me out here tripping, bro. So yeah,
Nah,
yeah, it's a whole, especially when you see it with rats, and then when they had it blocked off.
ma.
When blocked, I'm like, oh man, everybody out here tripping about a block, bro. They got your mind gone. They got it, bro. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up and change our mindset. And I ain't gonna lie, Kill. I appreciate you just shaking us up and waking us up, man. I done changed my mindset. Go to if you ain't doing nothing, go to a trade school. You want to level up. Don't get no dope or nothing. Go do something constructive,
With your
man.
hands in your
Be a
mind and turn revenue for yourself and make a living doing it, and you're on your path to being as successful as your dope dealing mind can make in righteousness, not in criminal activity. And watch how successful you are. Let me say this
and
too.
like
Before the Mexican came over and they got these big old trucks and houses and rims, they was criminals in Mexico too. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. So and a lot of stuff like these people put on us. If you look at them, it's the same thing. Like, all right, they say, "Oh, black on black crime,
Yes.
black on black violence." Man, we looking at TV with all these foreign people, y'all violent to the max against one another. You
Yes.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all
They the
kill
worst.
one
Oh,
another.
they kill.
Y'all the
They don't
worst.
do drive-bys. They do rocket buys.
For real.
Yeah.
They really
I don't even
doing
know why they
some
even
killing.
talking about our state of deadness and what happened to us when they send Hamas and Israel rockets at one another and destroy whole things.
And that's gang violence.
That's
Ain't
violent.
it? To me.
They
So
they
my
got
thing
bandanas on
is,
their head.
yup, like a mug. They represent. They throwing their flags up, right? So one
Wait,
got Moloch on it, one got Sin on it. You know what I'm saying?
hold
Moloch
up,
versus
hold
Sin.
up. Hold up, hold up, B. Hold up. Tell the people what you see. Say it again. One of them got what?
Nah,
One flag got
one
what?
of them got the star of Moloch on it. I see that, and they throwing their flag up. They want you to support it. Hey, you ain't down with us? Everybody's scared getting punked. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now they got to get down with Moloch.
Go ahead.
All right, then you got the other one. Don't they got the star and the crescent moon on that?
Yes,
Hamas.
yes.
So like you showed us, that's the God of sin.
That's the
You
God of
throwing up
sin.
the flag of the God of sin.
That's right.
So my thing is like, nah, I ain't down with none of y'all.
So
We down
Sin
with
and
the
Moloch
living
going at
God.
it.
They having a fight, bro. They people telling me like, hey man, certain people don't understand. Like, nah, bro, y'all, that ain't even our fight. You need to be worried about what we supposed to do as God's people. Like you said, let them fight. Look, it's a theater war anyway to me, but let them fight. But
Remember in the scripture it say in the valley of Jehoshaphat, the Lord will plead with them to where they will destroy themselves.
yep,
Armageddon
that's what we
is
watch.
sin and Moloch and death all destroying itself, all of them.
Yep, yes sir, yes sir.
But back
We
to the
watching it
grid. But
live
back to
on
the grid.
TV.
I don't want to veer
Yep.
too far
Okay.
into my later classroom because this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Great conversation.
Okay.
But
Yes sir.
back to grid and how Disney runs our neighborhoods and get these brothers into destroy, and they don't know. we're born into this thinking we got friends and homies, and we never really understand anything outside of our ghetto or housing bubbles. So,
But see,
go ahead.
yes, sir. Like, all right, you saying that, and all right, we went from you. All right, we talking about Greg, and we talking about Disney. Now, the thing with me, like before, it was a little hard for me to grasp the concept of like, dang, how Disney in the hood. But when you, if people understand about Epcot,
Yes.
that's the whole thing. That's the glue right there. The Epcot, like they got everybody in the ghettos and like Universe. You talking about Universe
That's
25 with the
Epcot.
experiment with the rats? That's Epcot.
Yes. That's
So
also Disney's main future Tomorrowland that we all live in today. Adolf Hitler's white supremacist land that Tyreek Nasheed can only dream about bringing up. Go ahead.
and people thinking something is good or is oh it's good. It's some good entertainment.
Fact.
Man, this thing is not entertainment. It's containment. You know, they got you contained in the way you thinking and the way you operating, and they already what's the word? And they already got you in different categories already. You don't even know it.
Yeah, when you
Then
type in
now to
your
find
zip
out,
code and white supremacy, your zip code gonna come back to a black neighborhood and you get no funding. I learned that from
right?
from the banking system. Somebody at the bank told me that place over there where y'all live, it don't. Why? Somebody needs to look this up. We don't get funding. We don't get loans with our names because we black.
Dead and law, and
Yes,
they not
dead law.
messing with us like that.
Yes, we gotta
Yeah,
hustle in many
that's right.
ways. We gotta find out different ways to get bread because the obstacles of just being a normal person who belong in this nation, the first Americans, and being the great descendants of those who sacrificed their life for our benefit and theirs as well, has been done this
Yeah,
way. That's crazy.
and I'm noticing like this. Is what I've been noticing. Everything does start with us. I mean, even if it's in ignorance or whatever, for them to make something popular, it's got to run through us. So man, let's make, like you said, don't do not doing bad things. Let's make that popular, and finding good ways to make money.
Yeah, when we
Make
say
that
we don't want to
popular.
do bad things, the system and entertainment say yes, you do. Look at this bad thing you just did. Look what Gucci Man just did. He just did a bad thing. Look at Lil Wayne. Oh man, everything they throw in the propaganda. How does one brought up in Epcot or Tomorrowland or whatever this program of Tyroneism is? How does one defeat all odds out of such a program, illegal psyop? Because that's what it is. Would you agree that it's an illegal psychological program around black people? Invisible walls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. You gotta have a belief. Number one, you gotta have God. You ain't gonna make it without God. That's number one. Number two, you gotta figure out, okay, I can't be believing everybody like that, you know? Like,
Yes.
I don't know y'all. For real,
Right.
kid, I don't know y'all. You come from somewhere else. Like, I'm gonna give this example, like Vlad. I can't believe you, bro. Where
Facts.
you from? I look at y'all. We gotta study them like they studying us. Like
Facts.
you say, wise as serpent, harmless as doves.
Right.
But man, I can't be believing y'all about my people on
Right.
everything. I know my people. I know it's some bad things that happen,
Right.
but I know also the stuff y'all don't talk about. Y'all don't talk about the love and the way people look out for one another
Facts.
on a basic level, man.
Facts.
So
On
I
the
gotta
human
keep.
side,
I
on the
gotta
humanistic
on the
side.
human side.
Facts.
Yes, sir. And like we went to elementary school together, man. We you know we looked out for one another.
Facts.
So that ain't gone. It's just that it's not promoted. It's
Facts.
not being promoted. So
Facts.
we gotta keep our blinders on to that. Like, and look, I don't know y'all like that for real. Like, I don't know y'all. I know them. They might be a little messed up, and now
Facts.
learning about all these things, I
Facts.
can understand why. So I can show more compassion.
Facts.
But you know,
I
man, we ain't
I
to get.
find a better connection with the average gang banger who on the street who grew up like me than I would a scholar. or something, somebody with some false sense of experience trying to do me over in the mind. That's just where I find my comfort at. Real people, you know.
Because the real people you can relate to,
Facts.
you understand. Y'all both understand where each other coming from. Somebody else coming from another point of view where he just going based on what he was told or he learned. It's not real. You just like, oh yeah, Kool-Aid, yeah,
Yeah.
good drink, but you don't know
It
what
becomes
Kool-Aid is,
useless.
you know?
Yeah, right. He really don't
Information.
understand it. He don't really understand. He or she don't really understand it that way.
They just talking, but
Facts.
like this person had the experience, you know. Yeah, like that. Just the experience. Somebody who actually know what they talking about. But all right, look, I use sports. All right, talking about basketball, you know, dribbling and scoring a basket versus somebody who only looks at stats.
Right.
They not gonna understand like the way another person who actually doing it. And he
Right.
gonna say something that the other person not gonna even know what the hell you talking about because he never done it. So
Right, because it's
yeah,
all
that's
statistically based, and even in stats, even in sports like that, the trajectory can be totally off given the miracle moment. It's like even when you in fantasy basketball or football, it's the miracle moment is never counted. You feel me? The last play of the game is never, or the Kobe for three. Like, what the fuck?
And that's the biggest. That's the biggest play. That's the biggest one
The
right
only
there.
one that matters
Yeah,
is the
you
one
right.
where it fucks shit up. Like what? So yes.
I know we down right now, but
Yes.
boom, yeah, that type of thing.
And then
Yes,
then
sir.
you watch the whole momentum of games and sports, but you can also watch it in your life if you're patient enough. Not just in sporting events. If you're watching with that same enthusiasm about your life, nigga, you can watch the wheels turn in your favor. You begin to prepare for the downturning of your time back to the uproot, like the different seasons in one year or your life period determine.
Man,
You know what I'm talking about, like
it's
your goal.
it's happening right now for me. I'm not gonna lie, Kev. I've been missing this last week. I've been in school. I'm rolling, but it's gonna be legit. It's gonna be something I ask God for. I don't have to worry about no police bothering me,
Facts.
and I can give it to my children. I can give them the same thing. So and never giving up. You see what I mean? I ain't never giving up. I ain't never giving up.
Why?
I don't have that type of spirit.
Why?
Because God didn't put that spirit in me to be the quitter. Hey, you get beat up, you heal up and come on back and try again.
If I'm getting knocked out, when I wake up, all of us better be waking up at the same time. If I'm fighting with
For
you
real.
and you fighting with me, B, I'm telling you, you going down, then Debo got to put me down too. I'm not Smokey.
For
I'm
real.
not gonna watch Debo beat up Craig and oh hell no.
For real. We not scared of Debo.
Yeah,
I'm not. I ain't never been scared of Debo.
You fucking with Dana and Craig right now, bro. You
For
fucked
real.
up.
Like a lot of people. I think about Mike Tyson talking about his boxing matches.
Go ahead.
When I think about this Debo situation.
Right.
Man, he said he was scared himself.
Come on.
Now most people in their mind they like, oh, Mike's gonna kill me.
Right.
Mike's scared of you.
Mike's scared of you.
He's scared of you, man.
Facts.
So my thing is, look, you're a man just like I am. Our size, it ain't the size of the dog, it's the size of the fighting the dog.
King
I ain't
David.
I ain't giving up. Yes, sir. I ain't giving up. I ain't gonna bother you, but you dang sure ain't finna bother me.
Facts.
That's how I feel, and that's what it is, and that's what it is. I believe in God. I ain't bothering you, so I got more to fight for, whether
That's
you
right.
know it or not.
That's right.
Disney
That's
ain't
different.
gonna be able to say you.
That's different. See, it's normal when
For
that,
you gonna be like, you gonna have to call some of your CIWs to come get you, bro. Hey, 911, they tripping over here, yeah. Tripping, bro. You thought it was one way, but it's another.
You thought shit was sweet, sitting there smiling and beguiling all the time. You keep fucking around. Ain't nobody bothering you, bro. Nigga got too much to live, and now you a threat to my sense of holiness, bro. You gonna see that.
Yes.
You know.
Man, I'm trying to have peace, bro.
Facts.
Like, we trying to raise up our kids and have peace.
We
Well, I
raised
just
up
might
under
want to be
grid.
outside and chill.
We raised up under
Yeah.
grid and dope and drugs and the 94 crime bill that Joe Biden said that we was what? He said we was what? What did Joe Biden call us?
Joe Biden called us all kind of stuff. He said that we was dang, what did he say? He said that we was undesirable.
No, but the
what
other
else
one.
he said?
The other one.
Dang, not undesirables.
You
dang.
You can't rehabilitate you. You can't rehabilitate.
Oh,
You're a criminal forever. You're a thug for life.
Forever.
And even if you found,
if you do,
go ahead.
We don't know how you did it.
We don't even know how you did it. So let's set a law that they are criminals. By way of the 13th and 14th Amendment, we'll rip their sovereignty up, and then we'll amend it in the 14th, and they'll never be free because they're criminals by way of the 14th Amendment. So now we can tap into their trust. Once they're a criminal, we can charge their trust account by way of the king and develop 5, 10, 15, 20,000 per trip. We can ship them all over the world and get money out of their trust. And they don't even know they have a trust because Disney and the politicians of the world in America don't want us to know. We are that's our inheritance. Our inheritance is our reparations. They trying to give it to Ukraine. That's ours. They trying to give it to Jews in Palestine so they can fund Floyd Mayweather to make it look like one monkey can make it. Go ahead, King. I apologize.
Nah, you that was real. Another thing about the Ukraine thing, man, they get like you showed us, and they bringing these people over here and giving them $500,000. What if they gave us $500,000? How would life change?
They supposed to give us a $500,000 every year. Did you know that?
Yeah,
yes.
You was bringing that up.
Didn't I tell you this? I said we not going for nothing less because my brothers need a $500,000 for the next 20 years to just fuck off because they ain't got no money management skill. That's how indebted America is to the black family, the Adams family, the first ones here. That's how in the original 12 colonies that you call tribes, the original contract. That's how much America, the corporate Pope, and Dutch, the French Indian Dutch companies of the world, they owe you 4 or 5 times Earth is worth. Go ahead, King.
Dang.
Yeah, that's
why they need to entertain. That's why they need to distract.
That's why.
But hey, ain't no running. You just making it worse. You just making it worse. Ain't no running. So my thing is, Kill, like they know that's crazy. But our people don't even know who they are, man. That's crazy.
That's because Dane Calloway poisoned their brains, got them thinking they Indians living on the back of a turtle, or the Africans over there in America talking about they Africa and they ancient civilizations is Egypt and underworld Kabbalah, mystery school Hermeticism, rather over the law and the word of God. Go ahead. That's why.
Yeah, and another thing. Everybody want to go against the Bible.
That's right.
The Bible is the law of the land.
That's right.
They got us under maritime law.
That's right.
They not even. If you say maritime law to the average brother, they like, man, you tripping. They don't know what maritime law is.
They're incompetent. They're incompetent. These black men don't even know what don't even know the law placed over them. That's why they have been infringed on. That's why the gold fringe is around the American flag. They have been infringed on. Now you operating out of commerce, out of Moors, out of false Jews, black and white.
Ooh-wee.
Yes, they worship what they worship. B. What they worship? Tell them. Stars and
the
ancestors.
Moors,
yes, go ahead.
The stars and the moon. They worship Saturn.
That's
the chakra deal. The East Indian philosophy. All of it goes back to the same thing. It's the same thing. They got their different styles.
Come on.
You got the chakras. You got the planets.
Come on.
You got the East Indians
is
with
the pineal gland in the Bible?
Yes, it is. It's not what they say.
It's the seat of the soul.
The place. Exactly.
That's
it's the place where Israel was named, where he actually wrestled with God.
Come on, King.
So it ain't like they plagiarized it.
That's
Everything is stolen from
Upside down.
the scriptures to the money,
That's right.
to the birthright.
That's right.
It's stolen.
Do they even know how to
How
get the
y'all?
Holy Ghost, or is it synthetic? What's the difference between? Let's go to their science, because you're a trusted soldier of the road. What's the difference between their
Yes, sir.
synthetic love and real love?
Well, it's just like you said, that synthetic love is fake. It's just like it's not real. It's like people faking. They faking. That's what it is. We just keep it real. They know they faking when they acting. You not love me, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, cut it out. But then real love, like we see the love of the Father.
Come on.
He took care of us before we got here.
That's right.
And when we didn't have the right mindset.
Did he send
So
his only begotten
that's
son
real.
as a healing phase to the venomous vipers that poisoned the people of that time?
Yes, sir, he did. He did.
So he paid the ransom for those to believe in him.
Wow. And then when you say pay the ransom,
that's right.
I'm just thinking, all right, I got sons. Somebody kidnapped my son.
That's right.
And boom.
Would you give your life? Yes.
Yes, sir. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Because
so the prophecy is that he returns to do what?
To redeem.
Now, did he?
He returns.
So go ahead. So he returns to do what?
He returns to. Hey, look, I paid for this. Hey, I need it right now.
Wow.
You see what I mean? Like, I already paid the ransom. It's prepaid. When I show back up, hey, run it. You know what I mean?
So he shows up again to claim what he died for?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Most definitely. He here to claim it. That's it. Claim it. That's the proper word.
Is the people in association, is his people that's called by his name one in one with his kingdom? Is that the same estate?
Yes, sir. It's the people. It's the land. It's anything that was made off the land. It's
when God breathed air into Adam, that was off the land. He didn't make him out of water.
Yes, sir. Nope, no primordial soup. It was straight land.
So the land and the people are the tether. They're together in this grand, what you call it, redemption?
Yes, sir. The grand redemption. Yes, sir. You come and claim it. The big claim. Now everybody say, "Oh, I got when they get a little, in the hood, insurance thing, or I got a claim about it." Nah, this is the number one claim. You need to be getting ready for it. For real.
That's funny.
That made me think of.
Yeah, you make me laugh, bro.
I got an insurance claim I'm about to get.
Yes.
This the one right here.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, it's bigger than any jackpot lotto the world has ever seen by Super Lotto.
Yeah, for real. They can't even run the money up enough. And that's what they're afraid of. Because they know, look, all right, y'all going to have to pay. Also, you're going to have to pay. And also, the way you living ain't going to be able, it's no longer going to be.
It's not accepted.
It's outlawed now.
It's outlawed.
It's not accepted.
You cannot live here and don't believe in Christ.
You can't. You're going to have to go back home.
You don't understand the law.
And then you better get up out of here. Don't try to fight.
You got to be repatriated and readopted. You need a new baptism because you were baptized by the Pope into death. So that's why Christ died, to bring you into life when he comes back.
Kev,
go ahead, King.
Kev, that's funny you said that.
Go ahead.
I was talking about that briefly today earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like about getting baptized.
Yes.
I'm like getting baptized. We don't want to get baptized by these religions. You see what I'm saying?
That's death.
They sold off. That's death.
That's death.
So I'm like, nah. But then I think about the baptism by fire.
Yes.
But then I'm like, it's gonna be a way where people can get baptized and don't have to deal with hope.
No, they was trying to say the fire was the destruction, but the fire is the word of God. The two-edged sword, the flaming sword, that's the fire. You're going to be baptized and made pure by the word. You're gonna see it. It's real. It's not a
Yes,
dream. It
sir.
ain't Disney. It ain't Allah. It ain't none of this false rock worshiping sticks and stones may break my bones stuff. No, the word of God is law,
Yes,
and this land is founded on that. King George was a what you would call an African American. Go ahead.
hey man, that made me feel good. Like I ain't gonna even lie, bro, because I'm like, nah, I can't see you here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is not right. So I know that ain't the right way. So yeah, that's what's up, bro. Oh man, but yeah, back to the subject.
Go ahead, King.
Yeah, King. Yeah, King George was definitely lawful. He quote Bible scriptures like like a lawyer. You know
Okay,
how a
he's an
lawyer
apple. So
quoting.
George Washington and King George both did the same thing. Argued law and papacy law versus the ecclesiastical law of the word of God
Yeah,
and law.
definitely in law.
That's right.
He quoting it like a lawyer, like
That's right.
this case for this and that case for that. This scripture says blah blah here. This proving my case,
That's right.
and I'm like, wow,
So
bro. Like, yeah,
so the Bible is the only real book of the law, and because you don't know the law, you've been cut off and barred and need a bar association, Lord of London, immigrant to speak for you because you've been cut off from the law or the word of God. Go ahead, B.
and that like those of us who done got in trouble, you know how them lawyers do.
That's right.
They don't want you to win. Whether you got a court appointed or you pay for it,
That's right.
if they want to get you, they gonna dunk on you,
That's right.
and you don't know. A lot of our people don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why we get scammed too. You get people like what's his face, brother polite types, scamming people,
I
telling
knew you was
them the
gonna say
wrong
brother
way.
polite. I knew it.
I
Go
ain't
ahead.
gonna lie, bro. He the ultimate scammer, so he come to mind.
That's just
So,
fucking.
you know,
This nigga is now an
but
official example of the Lord. Just a living example. As brother polite. Go ahead.
the scammer, bro. So my thing is we not knowing, but on the simple, if we keep it simple, if we just read the word, a lot of stuff like that's on another like a higher level, we'll already be in line with it if we just listen to what the Bible telling us. Be like, oh, that's deep on this end, but if you just keep it simple and don't do this, then I
Yes.
don't even have to worry about all of that.
You
Yeah,
find
that
out
type
that
of
most of
thing.
the stuff you already do by law,
Right,
by law.
right.
You already do it. You got 10 commandments
Mm-hmm.
and you got what? The Bill of Rights.
That's it.
Don't
You
murder.
already
Don't
doing
do
it.
nothing. Don't do bad
Don't
things.
steal. Don't be looking. Don't covet. Don't be looking at this man's stuff and be like, I want it, because you're gonna, like we were talking about the mind. It's gonna start in the mind, then you're gonna act on something wrong because
That's right.
you thinking wrong.
That's right.
Yeah. So my
You don't know
thing
why
is,
this man is blessed or why he got enough funds to take care of what he got to take for the Lord. Why he got a beautiful woman and you don't. That ain't your business. That ain't
and
your fucking business. Our beauty is in the eye of
hey,
the beholder. Why do you want everything that your brother got? Cain. Go ahead, King.
and it's so many people that think like this.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna give you an example that happened to me in real life. I was working for this company. They made like soybean pads, that suck up oil,
Yes.
and they get the raw material coming in. And the truck came in. It was another brother. The truck was from Illinois, and he came up to the dock with an attitude. So it was our brother. It was a brother that was a supervisor. Him and the supervisor get into it.
Yes.
And I had to pretty much break them up. They was about to squabble. I'm like, man, y'all tripping, bro. I was like, go to your truck. I'm unloading. I'm like, told supervisor, look, man, me and him cool. I was like, I got it. All right. So I'm unloading it. Here comes the truck driver again, bro. But this time, he tripping. He crying. I'm talking, this is a big swole dude.
Yeah,
And
in
he like,
tears.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, what's wrong with this dude now, bro? I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, this brother is mentally not
Unstable.
stable.
But
But
what happened?
yeah. All right, this is what happened. He was crying, and I parked the forklift. I got out. I'm like, man, what's going on with you, bro? He showed me a lotto ticket. It was a scratch off. He said, man, I won $1 million.
No shit.
Man, I won $1 million. He did. He really did, bro. He he put it in my hand like, look. All right. He said, man, where that brother that I was about to fight, man? I said, he around here in the office. He leave me outside on the dock with the $1 million ticket, kid. I'm not from Illinois. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most people mind don't think like my mind think.
Yeah.
Like his mind, my mind was like, hey man, I'm glad this brother got $1 million. He started talking about his kids going to college.
Yeah.
So he come back. When he came back, I say, here, bro, take this ticket. Man, don't be showing nobody. Man, you left me with your $1 million ticket.
Right.
I'm like, man, you tripping. Say, man, get back in the truck. I'm gonna unload you, man, and go have a good life. You know what I mean? So, all right, long story short, I finished, I unload him. He got out of the blew the horn up. All right. Now I go back in the office. It ain't nothing but we all young dudes. They like, man, that truck driver was tripping. I'm doing my paperwork. They all talking about it. I'm like, man, what was wrong with him? He come in here crying. I'm sorry.
Right.
I said, I know what was wrong with him. They're like, man, well, you don't know what was wrong. What was wrong with him, B? I say, man, that man won $1 million. They was like, man, get out of here. Everybody laughing like, yeah. I'm like, nah, for real, bro. I was on the dock with his ticket when he came in there. They was like, you was what?
I had the ticket in my hand.
You ain't burn that? I'm like, oh, that's how y'all think, dude. Like,
facts.
Damn, y'all messed up, bro. Dog, that's every endless. Like, oh, if I was you, I would have burned that. I'm like, bro, I ain't think about taking this man's ticket because, you know, if God bless me with $1 million, I don't want nobody to rob me.
Run off, you right.
And it's just money. It's just money.
It's his.
Like, that's his blessing. Exactly, it's his. If God blessed him with it, I don't know what God blessed me with. And then guess what? If I take his, what's going to happen to me? I'll make sure I go around the corner and get hit by a car so I never get to spend it.
Seal your fate.
Or something happens.
And he don't sign his name on the back with his ID picture and shit. That was mine the whole time. Now you don't did all this. And he picked it up all right out to his mind. See, you never know.
He never signed it. Nah, he never signed it.
Damn, but so I'm just saying things happen. You never know what.
Yes, sir. You're right.
You never know until you know. I've been put in situations where bags of money with old ladies was in front of me. Like, oh my goodness. Let me help these ladies put this shit up in here before they get robbed. Do they know where this shit is? You know.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
So
I totally understand.
It's all a test of the heart. You know, the individual. Everybody gotta. You know, don't do bad things is real. Yeah, you can end up tonight on a high-speed chase, stealing.
Yep.
When you was at work.
Yep. And then you're going to be thinking, man, how the hell did I get here? Oh, yeah, I wanted to do bad things. That's how it happens. You'll be thinking about that. Like, man, I was everybody in jail. Man, I was just chilling with my girl. I was about to do this and that. Oh, it was going down. Then this happened. Man, hey. Oh, man.
What made you do bad things? I don't know. I was chilling. I had the girl, the movie on, nigga, the weed rolled up, and then this nigga called me, goddamn it. And then my doorbell rang. Exactly. Fuck ass nigga. Fuck.
I called me back. Hey, you want to hit a lick? I
got this lick right. It's easy. It's the ice cream truck.
Hey, kid, you know what that made me think about that scripture when they say, that's Proverbs or a song.
Proverbs.
When they say, hey, look, don't go with them. Like when they say we're gonna do this or that, don't go with them. You should have been, man, don't go, bro.
Now, how would God know that I live in a Democratic gang-infested neighborhood who consistently say, come with us?
He know. He observed that people don't want to believe it, but he observing us. He observing us like we talk about the Watson.
Facts.
Yes, sir. That's true.
Say,
and the way they
now,
describe
if you want to go, it's like Job. It's like Job and Satan in the scripture, where the devil was allowed to do what he did, given the choices of Job and his faith. And sometimes our brothers ain't strong enough to say, no, I'm going in the house, or there's no reason for me to be outside when I got a house or a home. I'm not condemned to be outside in the middle of the night when I got a nice Xbox, a nice TV that I pay for rent, and all of these other accolades with being Reggie,
For real.
Reggie too much to lose. Hanging out doing nothing versus, studying or doing something. Cool.
I find studying to be, man, great, bro. Like versus being outside, worrying about doing. If you outside out here doing wrong, you feel me?
Guess what
Studying
happened?
is better.
I'm sorry, bro.
What
We
happened
just got breaking news.
Come on.
$81 trillion in bank transfers abruptly halted as J.P. Morgan Chase big banks encounter major glitch in Japan. Didn't I just say the hell with Japan? Uh-oh.
As we speak, huh?
As we speak, nigga.
God.
81 trillion. I don't even know if that's trillion. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
A lot.
All I see is Terrell Owens jersey and a bunch of zeros behind it. Huh?
Wow. 81 trillion. Or whatever.
They
said they halted, so they freeze
whatever. Oh, yeah, it's abruptly halted because it's not their money. That's why.
Exactly.
It's not theirs.
Okay. Yeah, straight up.
If it happened to me, they'd be like, nigga, that ain't your money. That's why it's halted. Fool, don't call back until the police show up. Go ahead.
So J.P. Morgan trying to transfer the money to them?
Japan. Yeah, but it's not J.P. Morgan Chase Bank. Is not theirs.
Okay.
Yeah, it was stolen. J.P. Morgan and the Lloyds of London are a part of the theft that happened in World War I and II. So they have to pay all of this money back in reparations. That's why Candace Owens hate black people, because she's now a foreigner to a slave trading corporation. And bank and J.P. Morgan is a part of it, of Weinstein and Epstein and all of the trafficking that's been going. They busted, and look at Japan. Get y'all asses on. And Japan fought with the Nazis. I just want you to know they the Order of the Black Sun as well. Huh, China Mac?
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, I'm ruthless. I talk different, bro. Fuck that.
He just get a smack out of nowhere.
Nah.
There you go.
You in the back, China Mac. Come here. Verified, nigga.
China Mac calling his face like, what I do?
What I do?
You remember, like that? You remember, I remember. I'd be like, man, I ain't do nothing. Well, you finna get a whooping for all the times you got away with something. Come on down.
That nigga said Kev smacked the shit out of China Mac for nothing. Just out the blue. I smack. Fuck that. In Japan,
but nah, you're not telling no lies.
That's right.
They all have a swastika.
That's right.
All of them.
China Mac great grandfather in the attic, just like this, with his hand up, just like Hitler and everybody else who Catholic and Polish and Orthodox running the earth. Everybody but us. We was like this. Where's our food and our things? And everybody else was like this. Mexican, white people, foreigner, everybody. Indians.
So look.
Go ahead.
What Pac say? We got how he said somebody got to explain why we ain't got shit.
Yes.
Now we got to suffer for that because our forefathers, your forefathers was with the Nazis.
Yes.
That's why you getting smacked, bro.
That's why God is destroying you right now. You was with the Nazis.
Yep, that's it. So, hey.
I'm not in it. We not on that side. We got our ass whipped already, Esau and Edom. And you German, Russians, black or white, all of you Edom. And some of us made it through. Some of us can inspect it, get the truth, and some of us don't. Ice Cube is a black German. That's Edom. He's an Edomite.
I mean, you know what I don't like about that kid?
What is it?
Why they always gotta use Jackson? Like, you got Ice Cube, you got Jesse Jackson. Mm-hmm. That ain't even y'all name. That was kind of pissing me off. Like, y'all staining the real people who good, upstanding people.
That's right.
Trying to be, like, they the real people under Christ.
That's
but,
right.
Man, y'all staining the name. Just like they taking Gillespie.
That's
what's
right.
his name? Goofy looking Dawes act.
Yes.
Writing dude.
Charles Dawes.
What's his name? Charles Dawes.
Yes.
They want to take Gillespie name.
Yes.
I know they gotta make you like piss you off. Like, man.
No, you know what? It didn't piss me off. I used to think like because I thought that we got our names from the white man, like the Nation of Islam said. But now I know that all the great kings of the Americas were all us, and they were Old English, and they were Scots, and they were this, and they were that. They are the monarchs, the princes of the world before the fall. So I now know these are our names, and our names was given to the rest of the world by way of the dolls. They took my name, our great-grandfather's names, and yours, and Jackson, and Blackman, and Scott, and Taylor, and this one and that one, and gave it to themselves to assume the position of holy people of God, or Jews that the Bible speak of. But it's really vice versa. They are the wolves in sheep clothing. What is the sheep clothing? Their names. They are the hidden ones. The sheep's clothing. See, I talk different, nigga.
That makes the sheep's clothing.
They're pretending
you put
to
on my
be.
clothes, you
That's
pretend
right.
to be me.
That's right. You got my name. Now
damn.
I'm in total naked, without a name, without clothing, like the Bible says. I've given it all to you. Now my whole nakedness, and we have nothing. We are black in law. Nigga.
Wow, kid. Them was bars for real. Yes. I seen it like, oh snap, you took my clothes. That's why.
They're Saturn worshipers, stone worshipers. That's why the Pharisees and the Jews put that stone on their head like the Muslims do. They all one in unison against God's holy people to pretend to be. That's why they say Jewish, to sort of be like. They have a synthetic form of the Holy Spirit. They can't find God if they've been trying to calculate the algorithm and the science of God and how to be, and they still ain't got it. Furthest they got is the Big Bang. Some explosion happened, and we all here, which don't even make sense, because nothing ever came out of a goddamn explosion.
Well, every 4th of July when they doing that, they should be having universes pop up everywhere, and a Big Bang. It don't make sense. You right, bro. You right.
They got these people believing they outer space, flying around and putting on spacesuits.
And they in the water somewhere.
Swimming around under the sea.
Straight up. That everything that they come up with it's a lie. Like, just call it what it is. Pretty much everything they talking about, if it don't coincide with the Bible, I just like, oh, here we go again. What you lying about now, G? You're lying about now.
Now, I've always wondered who you get it from. It's always going to go back to some old Germanic Nazi dude in 1923. Like Dane Calloway belief in it, Indian on back of a turtle. All this is Nazi belief system. Pan-African. They're Africans and come from monkeys and come from the Big Bang. That's Nazi belief system. That's the most racist shit you can say. So how did these blacks come over here and tell us that we monkeys in the Big Bang? That's the silliest shit. And monkeys is still around.
And they just actually talk about them like that picture I showed you with the monkey breaking the bones. I'm like, man, how can y'all go for this, bro? That would make me like, nah, hell no, I can't go for this. Like, bro, all of it come from them.
The most black power information that they got on the internet all come from Germanic mindsets, Nazis in World War I and II. They needed to put you in this out of Africa theory ancestry to disconnect you from God, the law, and your land to steal your birthright. How don't you know this?
Sure.
They let Disney and G.R.Y.D pump them up with so much fear by way of entertainment. How could you listen to Plies tell you to vote for Joe Biden? How could you do that? Joe Biden set all black people up. All of the Democrats that was up there that voted for the 94 crime bill and to persecute you. Come on, King.
And then he did say a true statement, Kill, which just depends on how you look at it. Like he say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That's a true statement.
What he say again? What he say? Say it again.
Joe Biden, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
And what they do? And what they black people?
You're not dead in law.
You're not dead in law.
They went and voted for him.
And what did Charlemagne? What did Charlemagne say? Nothing.
Nothing. Man, nothing.
What is black in law? What is black in law? Dead.
Dead.
Incompetent.
Dead.
Child.
Incompetent.
So if you don't vote for me, you're not dead in law, black. or a child
So
lost in Wonderland. That's a shame.
right. And so they took it and ran with it the opposite way because
Facts.
they like, hey, you're incompetent, bro. I hate to say it, but that's what it is. You don't understand. You're not knowing.
Facts.
Yeah, bro. I I don't know how. It don't even matter if you're a president or whatever. He could have tried to say it respectively, like, hold on, man. Something, bro.
Yes.
You just gonna sit there and take that?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
You not a represent. You can't
No,
represent us.
because Charlemagne means what? That's a German himself. He don't even look African American.
Oh.
Charlemagne means what? Come on,
I-
let's get to the basics of this shit. Come on, King. You know
what
what
does
whack means?
Charlemagne
Whack
what?
100 means whack. What does Charlemagne mean? Go ahead.
Dead. I don't know what does I don't know what does Charlemagne mean. Wasn't it a ruler supposedly in time immemorial?
A tyrant, probably. Another tyrant. Who is Charlemagne? Probably.
Yeah.
They,
Let's see.
all
Hold
of
on.
their
Let's look it up.
characters are being relived through this entertainment field. Blackface. When they put black people up. Oh, this is insane.
Yeah, that is crazy. Why would you name yourself that?
Because he's an incorporated weasel. Sold his soul to the dead. Him and DJ Envy. Two grown-ass kids.
Man.
And you see, DJ Envy got caught up. But go ahead. We ain't even going to get on that. Go ahead.
Yeah, but okay.
We bring it back later on for the hip-hop news at night right here on Channel 54. Go ahead.
All right. I'll look at Charlemagne real quick. This look like time immemorial. But all right, here we go. Charlemagne, Charles the Great, a member of the Carolinian dynasty, was
don't he say he from Carolina? Don't he say he from Carolina?
Yeah,
they
he did.
They liars.
You say that.
Fake sovereigns, sir.
Yeah.
Go ahead, King.
Hey,
Just like Kwame Brown said he was Geechee, and they the original. Y'all not original. You are African. Which was get out of town, bro. Cowards, bro. Go ahead, King. I apologize. I digress.
Nah, you good. It says he's the king. He was the king of the Franks from 768, king of the Lombards 774, and was crowned the emperor of the Romans.
So he's a
by
French.
The papacy.
I told you, he's an agent.
Exactly.
He's an
No,
agent.
he a German.
He a German.
He a German too.
That's a French.
Yeah, German and a French.
They were all Germans.
Yeah,
They're all
both.
Catholic
Yes,
by way of the Pope. Ain't that what it said?
Yes, sir.
Get out
That's
of
what it
town.
said.
Your life,
So
nigga.
that's what they wanna be.
You's a part of the Russian Imperial Guard, nigga. You's a Buffalo Soldier, nigga.
For real. Oh man. Buffalo Soldier for real. He wore one of them hats to work.
Facts with the double
pointy,
Nimrod, double-headed eagle. They don't even know where that
For
comes
real.
from. They don't even understand Saint Kevin. They don't even understand who they swore an oath to. Oh, we gonna make him right. Well, I'm gonna show you where your double-headed eagle and phoenix comes from and who sits on it. But that's a different story for a different day. I'm tapped in. I told you we exist in knowledge that these niggas can't even attain to. They've been cut off. We flying like eagle. Words like vulture. We up there. Like Neo jumped with Morpheus. No, we flying around right now. Go ahead, King.
Man, that's just crazy. We just boom, pick one. What's his name? Got him. Now we understand your whole everything.
We know who you are.
Same thing. Know who you are.
Yes.
Same thing when they talk about their ideology.
You're living for a dead man.
Pick one.
You're living for a dead man.
Yes, sir.
That's right. You assume the position of something
Pick
that don't
one.
even
God is
belong
God.
to you. Huh?
Pick one. Got their gods now. Now we understand your whole thing. Yes, sir.
Easy work, see?
Yes, sir. Just gotta have the right proper perspective. That's why I be telling people, Kill, man, hey, I gotta take my brother Kill out, man. He explaining these things. And, it ain't my job to change minds. I just do what I'm supposed to do.
That's right.
I put it out there. And God gonna take care of the rest. Just like in anything else, I ain't finna be arguing with people about all this stuff. Just put it out there, tell you whether you listen or you don't. That's on you. But you heard what I said.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's it.
So you can't say you want to be like Kev. You gotta walk in this light and this truth. Like B said, "Fuck that, Kev ain't finna get up out of here. I'm walking just like this. This a cold stroll right here. Feel good, don't it be?
For real.
Facts.
And then I've been waiting all week. Every time I get out of class, I'm like, damn, he gone. I've had a little something to say, but hey, like that's how I go, man. I learned so much. I can't hold it. I gotta go ahead and speak up. I'm still learning. We rolling.
And now look, we
We
back
rolling.
on
Yes, sir.
Grid that set up what? Grid, Disney, time, history, white supremacy. We back in class.
Yeah.
I don't say when class start. It just happens, and there it is. Whack 100. We can thank Whack 100 this whole class, this whole semester. We can thank him for our whole semester because he restarted it. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Wack. We about to roll on in with it for real. Say, that boys be talking. They don't know what they be doing. They might think it's a little small thing, but nah. When you dealing with over here with the you and how Kev got us trained up, and you say the slightest thing, it's a meaning behind that, and he be like, man, how did they know? And he probably at home like, Gene Deal, how did they know? Hey, that's how God designed it, man.
Could you imagine Gene Deal? Did you see the frustration in his face? Oh, God damn it. What do you think about that whole thing? Tell me about Gene. Because we ain't been in class. We ain't really took no calls about it. Tell me what you think about Gene.
Gene is like we said before. Whenever more information come out, he try to come back and fix it. Like, no, Gene.
Black
Whenever
hand?
I see Gene get mad, black hand, you told on Chaz, you talking about you got 70 dudes outside a mace thing, like you a hero. There you go. You trying to be a hero again, but it don't look heroic. It look like you devious, like you was, it sound like you raw Puff Daddy, bro, to be honest. He had to get out of that. You went back to the room first.
Say it. It looked like you robbed Puffy, bro. I'm going to be real with you, bro.
For real.
And, go ahead.
Like the way you describe it, you like, oh yeah, I had to go back to the room and do what I had to do, do what I did.
He
like,
said, look through what I had to look through. What the fuck did you have
to
look
through? Look through what I had to look through. What that mean, bro? And then he's so silly. He had a jury box with all the jury. Like, bro, why would you go there, Nick? So that's what you did. I'm like, man, this Gene Deal crazy, man. You done told it, bro. He trying to fix it, but hey, they already know. They gonna get you in trouble.
What about his DEA training that led to the?
Oh, that was wild. Everything in his training he used in the story. All right, if you go through lights, he said, if you go through lights, then you know somebody following you. If you make so many rights, then you know somebody following you. So you did all of that. We went through the light, and then this happened. Then, we tried to catch the people. We made right. So we couldn't catch them no more.
So we came back to the original spot.
And then all of the time, bro, that's a lot of stuff you trying to do, man. That ain't happening.
What about Chaz and him blocking Puffy door and everybody else? What about that last part where he said, that was Chaz, boy. That was my boy Chaz, man. He came and stood security. We blocked him in. Puffy turned around and said, Gene, what's all? I'm trying to reenact Puffy voice. Gene.
He was like,
He said, we don't need all them. And Gene said, what? We don't need all what?
Nah, yeah, that sound like you punking them, bro. Like, come on, what? I thought you was protecting them. What you got to say now, nigga? Like, that type of stuff. I'm like, what?
You saying he got Puffy shirt? Cringe.
Hey, that's what it sounds like. You grab Puff by his neck and pull him because we don't need all wood. And that boy, oh man, come on, Gene, you is not no hero. Sound like you was down there doing all kind of stuff. Ooh. That's crazy.
It's starting to look like this nigga Gene when Puffy got when Biggie got in that car. It's like Gene took off, nigga, and wanted to get somewhere fast, bro. You had to get to that running that light scenario real fast.
And the stuff he say, like, I want to be on top of the car. Have you ever in history seen somebody on top of the car laying down while the car is moving And what you gonna do? You gonna jump down and break your legs or something stupid? Like that don't even sound right.
He
You can
said
ride on the side. That's one
he
thing.
said
But
if
he want to be on top of the car.
he said he can ride, and then if the car would have came, if Kidney would have never drove the car going forward instead of backwards, because Paul got out when he seen a car doing a U-turn that blocked him in. If he would have had a chance to shoot, he would have got out of the car and jumped out, got on the top, jumped down, cut around the other side, and got a few got a few shots off because the shooter only had a couple shots.
They would have seen Gene Big Chef jumping out the car, turn around and put. These niggas lying. Bro, that's imaginary. That's Wonderland like a mother.
He said they would have seen.
Hell. It got busy, like, oh, hell no. Finna get busy. So we know it ain't happening like that. Nah,
Gene thought he was in that movie Bad Boys with Martin Lawrence and what's her name in slow motion. And he said, no. Oh, shit.
Damn, man. And then the was a trip. Oh, man. It's something else that he said, bro, that really had me like, man, what is he talking about?
What's that?
It's just so. I'm trying to think. I had it on. You made me laugh. I lost the thought, but it's a bunch of stuff he said that you can just run through it. He said
it was me, Paul.
Oh, hold up, Kel. I got a list. I'm glad you said that. Hold up, I got a list. I might be missing some people because
I'm glad I didn't come to your class. I wouldn't go to your school. We wouldn't have had one day without laughing at school or this goddamn internet. Like, did you hear what this nigga said?
I would have been in trouble every day. You call your parents. Oh damn.
Kevin and Kevin, y'all niggas be and Kevin, y'all niggas get the fuck out. Y'all going to detention. Get the fuck out this class. All y'all do is giggle and tell jokes. Go ahead.
But my schoolwork done. It's impeccable.
Yeah, bro. We finished early and all that. Teacher got to kick us out, nigga. Y'all done. Go home. Yeah, it was me, Paul, Skip, G Money, and here and there, whenever he chose to talk about G Money.
Okay, all right. I can't find my list on here, but it's okay. It's all good. I can
memorize it. Freestyle.
I can run down.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. He say it was me and Paul.
Yes.
First. All right. It was me, Paul, Kenny. He mentioned. Nah, hold on. It was me, Paul, and the Inglewood cop. Right. It started off with Inglewood cop. Then, all right. He say it was Kenny. Then he mentioned D-Rock, but I'm not counting D-Rock. That's big, homeboy.
We're not counting D-Rock, right? And he don't got a gun, so he can't use D-Rock.
Can't use him.
Can't use
D-Rock. Now, the Inglewood cop ended up turning into the L.A. cop. If you notice, he switched. You know, the cop, he was from L.A.
And who hired the cop from L.A.? Go ahead.
Did he say Paul? I hired the cop from L.A.?
Yeah, Paul or Kenny, but I'm not sure that goes in and out. Go ahead.
All right. Then that was supposed to only be what they had for security. All right. Now, they got double paid by Arista Records. He got mad because he didn't get his paper.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, you don't build the case on this nigga. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay, then you got what he called was the mercenary men.
Who was that?
All of a sudden,
who you think the mercenary men are? Are those again Chaz and them, or do you think that's the Black Hand Security?
That sound like Black Hand and Chaz and them.
BGF, Black Gorilla Family.
Yeah, that's another.
Why he snitch on BGF?
Why you sitting up here talking about that, bro?
Those are my friends.
Nobody knew nothing about that.
And you heard me. Why you telling on my friends? Every time I go to jail, Kev, you want some spread? Is everything in you telling on them? You a crooked son of a bitch. No, you can't. Nah, bro, I'm not even a gang member, but people take care of Kev the way I take care of them, and I got love from everybody. So you're not finna be telling on BGF and Chaz and them. Not on my watch, bro. Go ahead, bro.
this this fool told on them. Now he said he got I got a baby army, a small army. You
That's
got a small army and this man got killed. We don't know who killed him. That
hold on.
sound bad, Gene. Like, come on, bro. Why would you say that? You
Let me
stupid,
ask you a
bro.
question. Are mercenaries considered independent contractors from the military?
Yeah, they're
So
supposed to be for the money.
so if he has a small army and he's saying mercenary men picked up, could that be security teams? Hold up,
Yeah.
don't say nothing yet. It cut off. We gonna wait to answer that
All
because
right.
internet tripping. So would that be police and army experienced security teams called the mercenary men, quote unquote, hired gunners? Go ahead.
That's exactly what it sounds like. 100%. That's what mercenaries are. They do it for the cash. So my thing too with them
He
having the
said he knew.
mercenary
He
men
said
that
he rolled with Chaz for years. So could Gene Deal be part of the mercenary men?
if not a member, an honorary member, like he said, he's an honorary member. Hey,
So
you said it, Gene, not me, bro. I'm just reporting. That's it.
so you a police officer who transported 5
Flash,
guns, at least 3 guns. What did the name of the guns be? What are the names? The Nina,
uh, Nina, Nene, and Nina, Nene, and Nene.
Nini, and Nene, at least. And Paul had one. He must have had Nene.
All right, so that leaves y'all with 2
2 more
guns.
guns.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real, Kev. Man, what is he gonna do with 3 guns, though? You a
No,
security
because if he would have
officer.
came out
Like,
and jumped over the car, you're not thinking, B. You're not using your fucking.
oh man, boy got 3 guns, half a clip loaded. Talking about they coming to kill. If they coming to kill you, Gene, what you got 3 nines for? What you gonna do? So, hey, come on, man. Get for real. You got 3 nines. And the Nene and Nene, that's 9 millimeter. What you gonna do with 3 nines, bro?
He didn't
Now
shoot
come
not
on with
one
it.
time. Not Nina, Nene, or Nate. What's the other one? None of the Nita Pinta and the Santa
That's
Maria's
it.
fired not one cannon fire at the Indians.
Nothing, bro. And then he talking about when you hear that gunfire, talking about, look, see, that's when, what did he say? That's when you separate the boys
From
from the men.
that's what
You ain't
separates
do
the boys
nothing.
from the.
You ain't do nothing. Or did you do something?
Or did you
You
do
feel me?
something?
Or did you do something? What you did?
But that's what
Gene. The
separates
only
the
person we know,
boys from the men. Go ahead.
and the only person we know that got shot that night was Biggie Smalls.
He said
So
Little
if he
C's
did something,
lying. He said he when them shots rang out, Little C's, you ducked and you ran. I saw you. I thought you was going forward. I thought you was going forward. How you know they ducked and they ran if you was going
and I
forward with
thought,
Kenny?
yeah, and you know how he's supposed to be in the same car as them. They in another car. He's supposed to be in a car. According to him, they in a car with Biggie.
Yeah.
But, this is another thing. He tried to bring 2 more cars,
That's
kid,
right. You saw
that
that
was
shit?
riding next to Puffy on the side.
Oh, that was
When
Chaz and
when
them. He said them his Chaz niggas, them his black hand niggas. He didn't even say that.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
That's
You think
crazy.
he used black hands to set up Puffy and Biggie and tried to pull a Reggie White like he did on Suge Knight on Puffy?
It's looking like that. That's what it's looking like, bro.
Fucking
He
G.
he couldn't pull it off.
He couldn't work.
Couldn't pull it off like that. It didn't work for him. He got to go back to the kitchen with it. Like, you gotta cook that. That didn't work. But Biggie ended up dead. So something happened, man. And then all of a sudden, Puffy don't want to deal with you no more.
Puffy,
What's going on?
Biggie Smalls shitted on himself, according to Gene Deal. What is that stating?
That state that man was killed prior to them taking him to the hospital a long time. Yeah, I don't know the exact amount of time it takes for that to happen to a person, but I know it don't happen right away. So all of this stuff you said you was doing after everything, you stop play detective. Bro, you're a security guard. You ain't do the security part, but you playing detective, undercover, cop on the side, listening, talking about some DJ Quick. It don't make sense. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you take this man to the hospital?
I know. Why you down there? Why? And another thing, did he infiltrate BMF and BGF?
Like everybody, all the gangsters, the drug dealers, the thugs, everybody. I know he know Keefe D. He said, "Oh yeah, we shot dice all the time." Something, Keefe D. BMF. Everybody. You in the underworld, bro. You by day you a parole officer or whatever you say you is. You on the officer team, and by night you hanging with the gangsters and the thugs. You living a double life, Gene. We can't. I don't understand that. I can't trust you, Gene.
Kevin Ferguson says in the chat room, black hands / dead hands / Mort Main. You say what?
Mort Main, dang. I say correct, because somebody end up dying in their hands. Dog, that's crazy. Oh man. That was a good one. Goodness. Somebody end up dead in their hands.
Yep,
bro.
and then their property and stuff stolen. Everything taken from them. Head in the trust. Put in a trust and kept in dead hands. Mort Main, black Edomites. Black Nazis. Germans. Charlemagne's. Under order of the Pope. Trafficking, human trafficking, drug running, all by way of Disney? G.R.Y.D program? Money laundering, trafficking, human trafficking, human experiments, psychological experiments, all on the black community using gangs.
And that was a psychological experiment on all of it. That was a trauma bond like we was talking about.
Told you.
Everybody that knew about Biggie was trying to say, oh man, dang, bro. It's on another level. Now you said that it's on another level.
It's on another level.
So they bring all of it back. They done murdered this man and did all this stuff. But yeah, everybody who listened to the music, who followed him, who even heard of him, boom, he got killed. And what happened to him, nobody knows. Same thing with Tupac. Nobody knows.
Same thing with Biggie. All of them in in parking garages under heightened security end up missing for a few days, come up dead, and property seized after. Why did Gene Deal have Biggie Smalls' clothes, shoes, and stuff like this?
That's a confusing one to me, Kev. He wasn't wearing the Coogee sweater that I know of when he was in L.A.
He sure didn't. That was in his luggage.
How you get my stuff, bro?
Well, that goes back to the hotel. He said they went back. Biggie had all the. That's right.
So you robbed Biggie.
You robbed them and ran through their contracts. Biggie wouldn't share his contract stuff with you. You just bullshit.
Bitch.
You're security.
Yeah. Why would? And then this is my first and only day being with him personally.
Yeah, if you with me, why would I share with you my fucking protocol with my management? Not happening. He took the preconceptions of what people already feel about the music industry and Puff anyway, and just used that as a fucking and got the world accusing Puffy of murder when it could have been Gene and Reggie, police departments, holding these boys ransom, making them shut the fuck up. And Mr. Gillespie is the only hope that they got. Say word, son.
Word. Now, look, check this out. With that being said, who has the most influence on the narrative of the story?
Reggie and Greg Kadding.
Yeah.
And Gene Deal.
They got the narrative.
That's right.
All right. Oh, we was here. Y'all make sure y'all was in a position to so-called be close to everything. All right.
How Gene know? Sorry, B, but how Gene know that Reggie called to hit and okayed to hit on Biggie Smalls if he's security of the Black Hand? I thought he got the call. I thought he got the call from the pen.
Exactly. You told us
Mecca Audio.
You told us Mecca Audio,
Facts.
bro. So where did Reggie come into this? And then with they interview, the way they talk to one another, Man, y'all spoke to one another before, bro. We could tell. We ain't stupid.
We
You know
solved
what
the
I
Biggie
mean? Like,
Smalls, Tupac, and Nipsey Hussle murder right here on KevRow, and you can help take part by contributing to this page and keeping these truths alive. Me and B, we just gonna have to do it alone, B. We just gonna have to go make the community support us. We gonna put B on the payroll. Fuck that, and come on, Channel 54 late night conspiracies. Right, that's facts, G. We too good.
yes, sir.
Yeah, then we get the ladies on.
Hey.
We got the fraud department. They a trip, and we the host. We do what we do. Late night, right here at the road. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
Figure it out for sure, kid.
My man, let me get to work, and then I'll come back and we'll get back to more conspiracies right here with the Urban Conservative and B. Right here, we're gonna think of a cool name for you, B. Right here at the road. It's better than B, but we got you. Thank you.
All right.
Go ahead, B. I'll see you in a minute, champ.
Good. All right, later.
My man, if it's one person I can talk to around this motherfucker, it's gonna be B, Taj. You know what I'm saying? Saying one of the brothers, Ali. One of us gonna go, but B is really he entertains you as well, and a lot of people can't speak like B. Like my man Ali say, Kev. Some of us from Arkansas and Alabama, bro, we can't. But you and B, you and this guy, y'all put it in such a beautiful way, and that's what we going. We just looking for those to help our brothers say the things that our brothers can't say or need encouragement to say, or ways of thinking that's new and refreshing. Alternative ways of thinking, like alternative ways of healing. Shout out Dr. Sabi and fuck Brother Polite, who gave Dr. Sabi the money when he was murdered down there in South America. Press 1. I don't like these assholes. How you gonna rest in peace, Dr. Sabi, and not question Brother Polite and Inky for stealing his laptop? How? Why all our laptops come up missing? What y'all trying to do to us? What y'all tried to do to Kev? I bet y'all wanted me with my laptop, huh? You can have a laptop. The power ain't in the laptop, stupid. The power is in here in my faith and trust in God. Everything in my laptops, I freestyle. I don't write shit. I do an hour of freestyle listening to King Von drill music. I get to work. Everybody who be around me know that. Just drop the beat. I talk different, bro. It's not on you, champion. It's in you. Now, you know what I'm saying? You a good person just like me. You got the same truth in you that I got in me. Where you at discipline and being able to explain it, I don't know. Maybe I'm giving you encouragement like my boy B to practice. Shit, iron sharpen iron, right? That's what they said, so fuck it. Take these words, remix it, and shit it back at me. Press 1 so that these devil worshipers knowing G.R.Y.D and Disney and these people here to gentrify you know that you're not in astro land no more. You're on land with a sound mind, bro. We got to come back together as black people and identify ourselves with our intelligence, because they got our perception fucked up. Coffee and Kush TV. And as always,